All right, everybody. We had the worst possible timing for that, so give me a second here. Canada, Switzerland coming up in just a little bit. Canada looking to make it to the final for what would be every single year they've made it since 1998, since women's hockey became a thing in 1998. Again, apologies about that. I don't know what's going on in my apartment, but literally at the worst possible time as I was about to hop on stream, that just happened, so we're going to power through for the moment. Apologies about that. We do have the emojis in the chat if you're a fan of either one of these sides. We know that the USA is playing in this. And now we got to figure out the second team playing Canada or Switzerland. Yeah, literally, Michael. Literally. I hate this place. Another one released. I've not seen that one yet. I've not seen the new one. Canada against Switzerland. Off to a great start. Yeah, you're not kidding on that one. You are not kidding there. I don't know why it keeps happening, but here we are. Here we are. Switzerland against Canada. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in for this. Oh, yeah, we're on fire. Yep, we are. Last time these teams met in group play, Canada dominated, one that won 4-0. 55 shots on goal compared to just 6 for the Swiss. Canada looking to do more of the same here. Switzerland in the white, Canada in the red. We're going to get this one underway in just a little bit. Again, apologies about the fire alarm. It should be stopping hopefully soon. Okay, I've not seen the Gambler's uniform yet. I've not seen that. Oh, I wouldn't put Hurts at number 1. No, I would not put Hurts at number 1 for the best quarterbacks in 2020. Burrow is still better than Hurts. Burrow is way better than Hurts. Again, appreciate all you guys being here for this one. 2 would definitely be 5. Of those 5, 2 is definitely last. If you are a member, you can trust for other teams with the emojis in the chat. We got the emojis for Canada and for Switzerland. Switzerland in the whites, Canada in the reds. Again, for a shot in the gold medal match. For a spot in the gold medal match, take on the United States. Switzerland looking to make it to the gold medal match for the first time ever. Canada looking to make it for what would be in the 8th ever women's hockey tournament at the Olympics. The 8th straight time. Let's do this thing. Switzerland in the white, Canada in the red. Switzerland going left to right. Canada right to left. Going to get this one underway. And let's do this thing. Again, apologies about the fire alarm. Some people are just morons around here. And here we go. Canada wins the face-off, and we are underway. They get into the attacking zone, and behind it goes. And we are underway here, back at the point on the left side. It's The Rock, feeds it down low. That shot wide. And then Clark can't get the board. Staying with Canada, though, in the attacking zone. Goes behind. Looking for some help to get it to. It's O'Neal. Back up top. It goes for LaRock. LaRock down low on the left side. That one can't get there. And Turnbull can't get the putback. Fires back in the left circle. Stacy, that shot misses. That one saved and back to Canada on the right side. The line change is made by both sides. Holding the play here for the Canadians. And now going down the left side is Sheldon. Sheldon gives it off. Trying to wrap around left to right, but not enough on that one for MPP. And Switzerland going to get a touch on that one on the right side. Okay, thank God the fire alarm is off. Thank God the fire alarm is off. Why would it be going off if it wasn't smoke fire? I'm not sure. I am not sure, but thank God it's finally off. Thank God. Apologies about that, guys, but we are good to go now. We are good to go. Fillier. Back up top it goes into the slot. That one saved. Watts will reset back up top on the left side for Sheldon. And now Switzerland gets it back at center ice, trying to take it down herself. Trying to take it down is Vey. And we'll be offside with 18:52 to go in the first. Yeah, apologies about that. Is any network airing this game? Is USA Network airing it? USA Network might be airing it. I don't think NBC would be, but I think USA Network would be airing this one. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one, Hotlex, why it would be that way. But now we are good. So again, apologies about the fire alarm. I don't know why that happens. Why it happens. When I was in middle school, I go bowl at a local alley for a brief year in the gym. All right. Face off here. Back of the defensive zone for Canada, and they will take it down here as it will be Ambrose. Gives it off on the right side, wrapping around right to left in the defensive zone, just trying to clear their lines. Unable to do so. Switzerland trying to keep it in front of the blue line. Zimmerman cannot get there. And now down the left side here is Jenner. Jenner will hold the play, feet up top, back by the point, but too much on that bounce back to the top right for Ambrose. Is Canada still at one goal? Yes, they are. Yep. US Network doesn't have it? That is odd. I'm not sure what network this game is airing on then. I watch it on Peacock. Maybe CNBC? On the left side here, LaRock. LaRock trying to feed it into the right circle. No one there, though. Michiak gets there first for the Swiss. And then you got to see on that one was O'Neal. Feeds it off on the left side. O'Neal gives off to LaRock. LaRock trying to wrap this thing around. Now he'll reset up top. LaRock from the left circle, back up top. On the left side for O'Neal. O'Neal dumps it down low. That one wide. Garner can't get there. Switzerland looking to clear their lines, and they will be able to get a touch on that one. Down the left side for Michiak. Now on the right side it goes for Schaefer. Feeds it right to left, off the boards, goes behind for icing with 17:42. Yeah, alarming start, literally, on that one. Like, last I saw me fighting to pull the fire alarm, oof. Yeah, no, that's a crime. That is definitely a crime to do that. What's it say, only on 4:15 Eastern? Huh. The little balls and pins at the school? Oh, wow. Wow. Low military sabotage would be clearly. Yep. Face off here on the left side, won by the Canadians. It's Tabin. Tabin on the left side, backhand pass to the slot. Not a lot of power on that one. Trying to find Fillier. And now Switzerland clears their lines down the right side. Back it goes for Canada. In their defensive zone, Sheldon on the left side off the boards, trying to get a center ice, but getting there first is Mueller for Switzerland, then offside. 17:24 to go in the first. And appreciate all you guys tuning in for this one. If you like what we see, folks, hit that like button and subscribe. No more fire alarm anymore. Thank God for that. But we are good to go. Again, winner of this game takes on the USA. They won their first match 5-0. USA won that match 5-0. Well, I think it's not the school that... It was probably the bowling alley that punished. It was not the school. It was the bowling alley that probably punished them. Because be like, wait, it's not about the kid. It's about, you don't have chaperones at that point. It'd be like, we can't trust you because you're going to shut down our place of business. That shot there saved. Yeah, Sacramento State, I saw the report by Sac State. That is the worst deal in the history of deals. The MAC made out like bandits in that. Sac State is covering everything, including travel costs. They are so desperate, it's not even funny. Sacramento State is the most desperate move I've ever seen. Down the left side here. Stacy gets into the slot, goes left to right. That one saved. Good save there for Brantley. Staying though with Canada, though, on the right side by the right circle. It's Clark. Dumps it down the right side for Stacy. Stacy back up top by the point. Clark, one-time shot. That one saved. Might have taken a deflection there. Thompson gets through, though, for the Canadians. And Thompson now wedged his Turnbull into the boards. Turnbull tries to poke that one out, as does Vey for Switzerland. And able to finally wedge it out, and Switzerland's the one that wins it. Off the boards on the left side, back to Canada in their own defensive zone. It's Larocque back down the right side. It goes behind. And again, their first is Valario for the Swiss. She'll feed it right to left. And now underneath, Valario takes a hit into the boards, but Vey's able to get there, though, for the Swiss. And Vey going down the right side will get into the neutral zone. Takes a deflection off the stick. And now Canada gets it back on the left side for Larocque. Larocque feeds it to center ice on the left side. Poked away by Sigrish at the moment. And Switzerland gets it back into the neutral zone on the right side. Feeds it across from left to right. Then dumps it down low on the left. Canada gets it. And behind, resetting the play is Larocque. Larocque down the left side. Gives it off to Nurse. Nurse gets across center ice. Nurse feeds it from left to right. Just trying to dump it down low. Trying to find Jenner, but not enough, or too much on that one, I should say. And Vately gets there first for the Swiss. They'll hold their lines for the moment. Sigrish. But now take it down, gives it off on the left side. Gives up across center ice to Herzig. Herzig cannot get around Gardner, and it goes behind for Canada. Behind their own net. Gardner gets it back on the left side, but bad pass to the center. But Gardner will get it right back. Will go off the boards, trying to feed it on the side to O'Neill. O'Neill cannot get there. It's Riady who gets there first for the Swiss. Down the right side, same in the neutral zone. Canada gets it back. It is Gosling. Now it's center ice, just wrapping around right to left, and so make a line change here. White Sac State go Mac instead of Mount back 12. They didn't want him. They didn't want him on that point. You should have stayed at FCS another rate. Yeah. Yeah, I think they want to prove that they belong in the FBS and then hope that another conference takes them, because this deal sucks for them. They get nothing out of it outside being an FBS school. They get legit nothing out of it. Behind it goes Fillier on the right circle, poked away by Mueller. And out of center ice, Switzerland. Lehman cannot get a good handle on that one. It goes behind for Switzerland in their own defensive zone. Michiet gets there. Michiet trying to work around Fillier and does. To the right side across center ice. And no one there for Switzerland as they'll make a line change. Down the right side here, it's Fast. Fast will take this down, going left side to Thompson. Thompson now feeds it the blue line to Watts. Watts trying to hit Stacy, but too much behind on that one. Then Stacy gets a skate on that one at center ice to stop the Switzerland counterattack, although Switzerland will get it back across the blue line. On the left side goes Vey. Vey poked away by Clark, and Clark now at the blue line for Canada, gets across center ice, trying to take everyone on. Now goes down the left side here for Stacy. Stacy poked away by Zimmerman. Shot there, goes wide right. Stacy tried it from the left side. And Switzerland will have it in their own defensive zone. Zimmerman off the boards on the left side to Lutz. Lutz poked away for the moment by Sheldon. And Canada gets it back down the left side, feeds it across to the right. Center ice it goes. Trying to wrap it around right to left, takes a deflection. Staying with Canada, though, in the attacking zone. Jenner backhanded pass on the boards behind. Trying to find Nurse in the slot, and does. Back up top it goes, but too much on that pass. Can't get the one-time shot. Instead, left circle, it falls for Malte. Her shot is saved. Canada gets it back, though. Up top, Larocque. Down low, shot from the left circle. That one blocked. Malte again. Denied. And Switzerland will clear their lines at center ice, wrapping around left to right. ARD comes out of her net. Again, the trapezoid gives off, and now down the right side here for the Canadians is Ambrose. In the neutral zone, kicked around. Jenner tries to win that one as it's wedged. But again, their first is Schaefer for the moment for Switzerland. Schaefer is able to dump that one into the attacking zone, but getting there first is Tabin after that. Tabin taking it down on the right side, trying to get by Mikiet, and then hit by Mikiet into the boards. It's Valario. Down the right side, poked away by Gardner for the moment, and Canada gets it back, feeds it off the left side on the boards. It goes behind Switzerland's neck, and their first is Valario. Valario, backhanded pass. Off the boards, no one there, though, trying to feed it to Riady. Canada gets for the moment, then Switzerland gets it right back. Not a lot of chances so far this game for either side. And the last time these teams met was 55-6 in terms of shots in favor of the Canadians. It was nothing at the end of one in that one, though. Dump behind here. Valario to the right side, now to center ice. Trying to hit Stalder. Stalder loses the handle on that one. Getting it for Canada is Watts. Watts from the left circle feeds it to MPP. MPP goes into the boards. Hit there by Piet. And down the left side here for Switzerland is Stalder. Now on the right side, trying to feed across into the slot. Poked away on the right side. But Stalder gets it right back on the right circle. Stalder feeds it to the left side. Feeds it underneath for Sigrist. Sigrist across on the right side. Goes for Ensler. Back up top. Back for Ensler. Ensler up top. Reset by the point on the right side. It's Ensler. Now feeds it down low to the slot. That one goes wide left. Trying to fit Ensler. But Fast gets there first for Canada. And Fast going down the right side here. Clean game so far. Off the boards, off the left side. Trying to get into the neutral zone. It's Watts. Watts can't get a good handle on that one. It's gloved down by Kristen. And Canada gets it back. It's Larocque. Larocque down the right side. Hit into the boards. And we're going to stop it here. 10 minutes gone. The AP poll this week is a bit odd. Next school, we go Big Ten or SEC. I could see Clemson at some point. I could see Clemson. Maybe Cal and Stanford. Cal and Stanford maybe at some point to the Big Ten. But I'm not sure on that. I think ACC is most ripe for the taking. Clemson, FSU, something around there. And then move to a house or condo I can own. I want to. If I'm gonna do it, it has to be a one-time thing. If I do it, I'm not looking for a starter home. I love where I'm at right now. I love the location. So if I'm gonna do it, it's gotta be a one-time thing. So it's mansion or bust for me. Honestly, it's mansion or bust. And obviously, I'm a long ways away from that. Like, not even close. Not even close to that. Like, I love living out here. If I'm going to get a home, it's going to be a mansion. Otherwise, I'm just going to stay here. I mean, I got no pets. I got no one that lives with me. I mean, this is more than enough space for what I am. For what I need. I don't want to deal with the hassle of moving. Because there was a hassle last time. I don't want to deal with the hassle of moving. And, yeah, I don't want to start a home. I like where I'm at right now. So, no real intention, unless it's like a big time house, where I could make like 5 different offices for different sports. Other than that, no. Face off here on the right side. Back underway here. 9 minutes gone. Still no score in this one. Again, Canada shut out Switzerland last time these teams met. Switzerland gets in the attacking zone on the right side behind net. And getting it off the boards is Stacy. Stacy gives it off at center ice. Gives it off to Clark. Clark taking it down the left side here. Clark trying to get by Kristen. And it goes behind. With 10:49. The house I'll rent myself. Yeah, but the thing is that everything's covered. Like, the thing with an apartment, like, obviously rent, not great. But if something breaks down, you don't have to pay money to fix it. The apartment complex takes care of that. Like, it's not like a machine breaks down. I'm like, oh, now I'm at like $40,000 to because a window gets busted or I need like the roof cleaned or something like that. Like, the apartment takes care of everything. So that's the one thing with a complex. Up top of the board here, Canada tries a shot. That one blocked. Sheldon at the point. Now Sheldon gives it back on the left side. But too much on that pass. I'll have to reset with MPP. Feeds it down low from center ice. That shot saved. Just a half-heart attempt there by Canada to get it in there. Back into the attacking zone. Switzerland trying to clear on the right side. Able to do so. Taking it down here for Switzerland's Vey. Vey down the right side. Trying to get around Jakes. Will feed it right to left. Wrapping around, then goes into the boards. And Canada gets it right back with Larocque. Larocque to Watts. Watts, her clearance gets deflected, but right back to Larocque. And down the right side at center ice. Line change here. Halfway through the first. Still no score. In the neutral zone here for Switzerland. Down the left side. It's Lutz. Lutz trying to wrap this thing around, but coming out of the trapezoid to make it is Davian for Canada. Goes down the left side. Malte. Tries to feed into the slot, and that one gloved easily by Branley. On the left side. And last time these teams met, it was a huge discrepancy. 55-6 in terms of shots in favor of the Canadians. It was nothing at the end of one, but Canada outshot Switzerland 17-2. So far, much better defense by the Swiss. Only allowed 2 shots on goal thus far. Was only 1-0 between these teams after the first 2 periods before Canada really poured it on the third. But keep in mind, in terms of the shots, it was anything but that. It was 30-3 in favor of Canada in shots. This is the first time for Switzerland they made it to the medal rounds since 2014 in Sochi. Non-conference games in February, it's a weird change of pace, but I kind of like it. I definitely like it. I kind of wish High Point did the same thing. I kind of wish we had it in the Big South, because you could improve your stature, improve your status with bracket buster kind of games. I like it. I don't like it at neutral site. I don't like Michigan playing a neutral site game against Duke. I don't like that, but I do like non-conference games in February every now and then. It used to be way more commonplace. Like when I did the video on Super Bowl 24 at the Superdome, LSU played, I believe, Notre Dame. That's not a conference game. They played them like the day before the Super Bowl. So, it used to happen more often. I like it. Good change of pace. Good games, too. Really good games. Hopefully we got to call them. Hopefully we're on the call for some of them. Not sure because of the Olympic schedule and obviously all that, but we should be okay. We're live tonight, I think, for OT. Maybe not tonight for OT. I'm not sure, but we'll definitely be live for the overnight stream, obviously. We'll do OT after this and then probably take a nap for a little bit. Gotta get the body rest ready for that. Yeah, Arizona fell to 4. Don't hate it. Don't hate him falling. I would probably put him in the probably put him 5. Power play here for Switzerland. If they're gonna get boarding on that, on Malte. So 2-minute power play for the Swiss. Their best opportunity here thus far, obviously. So 5-on-4 so far this tournament. Switzerland, not great on the power play, just 1 for 8. 12% on the power play. One of the worst teams on the power play. These Olympics. Canada, in terms of penalty kill, 9 for 11. They're killing 82% of their power play. Switzerland, down the left side, lose the handle, poked away. Poked away by Canada, potential shorthand opportunity here. And that shot, not enough power on that one. Thompson trying to take that one down. Excuse me, that was O'Neal trying to take that one down. Thompson gets it back, though. And Thompson looks to clear her lines and does. We don't fuck with the tour. 52 did not finish in men's slalom. Holy crap. More than half the field. Jeez, I mean, that course looked brutal. God, that is nuts. The moguls course looked insane, too. Man, the mountains taking no prisoners right now. The mountains of these Olympics are taking no prisoners. I think that's the moral of these Olympics. History is returning soon. Yep, should have won tomorrow or Wednesday. Depends on the overnight stream, but we should have won tomorrow or Wednesday. I found a story involving the Seahawks. I want to do some Seahawks vids for the next week. Some Seahawks-related vids. I found from the 80s that I think is a controversy that people have forgotten about that will be pretty good. A controversy that has been largely forgotten about. Canada looks clear lines, can't do so. On the right circle here, chance for numbers, but Zimmerman can't get the handle on that one. Had numbers on the 3-on-1. Switzerland still no shots this game, no shots this power play. Again, they are really poor on the power play, just 1 for 8, about to be 1 for 9. As they'll hold it here underneath. Tied with Japan for the 3rd worst team on the power play of these Olympics. Now back to full strength. Opportunity there for the Swiss. Could not do anything with it. Down the left side here, poked away. Stalder. Poked there by Turnbull. Now down the right side here for Canada. It's Clark. Clark going to the right circle, trying to wrap it around. Looking for the wraparound on the left side. Poked away. Good defense there initially for the Swiss by Michiet. Goes behind here for Malte. Malte looking for someone to give it off to and does on the right side behind. Feeds off to MPP. Into the slot it goes, but too far behind Watts. Poked away, but back to Watts. Feeds it to the slot. Looking for the one-time shot. That one saved. Sheldon. Thought she could have got one time on that one. Hesitated a little bit. And then tries to feed to Sheldon in the slot again. And that one poked away. Watts on the boards. Trying to win that one for Canada, and Stalder gets there. Stalder looks to clear her lines. Can't do it on the power on that one. Backhanded by Sheldon to the left circle. And now Switzerland able to get there and slow things down. Or try to at least. But it's poked away once again by MPP. MPP gets a single down. Now back to the right circle. Shot there. And too high. From the right circle. Switzerland trying to clear their lines. And finally gets to center ice. Line change made. And that'll slow it down a little bit for Tabin. Tabin gives it off on the right side to Fast in the defensive zone. Line change here for both sides. Fast will take it down. Fast is fast. Gets behind. Into the slot. That shot saved. Not a lot of power on that one. Trying to go 5-hole on the left side. Yeah, Robert Duvall, 95. Absolute legend. Absolute legendary actor. I wish we were a tree. Yep. I think a lot of the slalom skiers wish they were a tree. Or skiers wish they were a tree. 5:50 to go in the first. Still no score. Just 5 shots total this game combined. None for the Swiss. They've had just 6 shots on goal in 75 minutes of action against Canada. You can do the math on that one. That's not good. Not going to help your chances of winning. Gardner gives it off on the right side. Gives it off to O'Neal. O'Neal will dump it underneath into the trapezoid. Sigris gets there first for the Swiss. Gives it off to Butler. And the center ice. Poked away, looking for Marty. In the neutral zone. Off the boards on the left side. Sigris gives it off to Vey. Vey will get it for the Swiss. Feeds it across at center ice on the right side. Into the defensive zone. Off the boards. Looking for Marty. Can't find her. Back, though, to Switzerland for Vegas. Canada will clear their lines. Vey gives off on the right side. Back down to Vey on the right circle. It's poked away by Canada. They'll go down the right side here. Able to get by. And skating by 2 other players. Stacy. Stacy down the left circle. Switching direction from right to left. Stacy looking for zone. She's boarded up by Valario. Goes up top by the point by the blue line on the left side. Down low it goes. Sheldon on the pass. Shot there by Jakes. That one saved. Back for Canada at their own blue line. Sheldon, Malte, down the left side. Goes underneath for Nurse. Poked away. Good defense there by Mueller. And Valario looks to clear. She does for the moment. Canada gets it back. At center ice. Backhanded pass at center ice by Malte. Across to the right side. Feeds it to the right circle. Mia tries to get there first for the Swiss. And does. But Canada looking to maintain possession down the left side. They cannot. Switzerland gets it back. It's Mueller. Mueller taking it down, goes across center ice into the attacking zone. Now she's double teamed. Guarded by Fash. She'll just have to dump this one to the trapezoid. And Canada gets there first. It's Larocque who gets there. Larocque, though, boarded up into the boards there. Hit there by Mueller. Mueller gives it off on the left side to Schalter. Schalter goes into the boards, wedged by Larocque. And able to get there for Canada's MPP. MVP looks to clear down the left side. Can't do so. Switzerland goes right back into the boards. Still on the left side. Now Canada finally able to get across the blue line and clear their lines down the right side. Let's make a minor line change here. Playing 3-on-3 for the moment with the line change. Goes back to the slot, and that was sitting out there in the slot. Cleared away at the last second. Cleared away by the Swiss. Couldn't make out who it was that cleared that one. But it was sitting there in the slot, in the crease. Was sitting there for the taking. Cleared by Switzerland. Larocque now gives it off for the left circle of Thompson. Thompson looking to feed it. She's going to wrap around the right side. Thompson now on the right side. Gives it off for the right circle. Shot there from the right side. That one saved. Saved by Bradley. Clock's frozen. Ooh, crap. Yeah, let me change that. Let me change that. I don't know why my clock was frozen. Okay, wait. How much time? Okay. John's for joining the Garage here. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm surprised I'm going to remember. Yep, Mike. Yep. Forgot to redo. All good, man. All good. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you a ton. I got to use the emojis in the chat. Bristol gets postponed. I'm going to say fiction. I'm going fiction on that one. Okay, let me check how much time, because my clock was frozen the entire time. And because hockey is so fast-paced, I did not even realize that, because I'm so focused on calling the action. 3:53 is left. Okay, 3:53. So, there we go. All right, apologies about that, guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Appreciate the donations. Guys coming hot so far across the 2 streams. Appreciate you guys a ton. Make sure you're here tonight. We got the overnight stream. We got USA China in men's curling. And we got Germany hockey calling that game on the men's hockey side. I was thinking there are 2 games at the same time. We're going to do Germany. I think that has a better chance of being a better game than the Italy game, because Italy is really, really bad. How's it going, Isaac? Appreciate you tuning in on this President's Day afternoon. All good, Hotbox. Yep. I'll go. We have 4 minutes to go in the first. Still no score in this one. Still no shots on goal for Switzerland. Just 6 shots on goal in 76 minutes of action against the Canadians. They shut them out last time in the first period. Can they do it again? Face off here in the Canadian attacking zone. Turnbull going to take this one for the Canadians. Vey taking it for the Swiss. Face off here, one by Canna, goes to the right side, back to the right circle. Actually, there's 3 minutes to go, I should say. My apologies on that. To the right side, Sigris. Hit hard. Back to Canna on the right side. Stacy. She can't do much with it. Back to center ice it goes. Switzerland down the left side, trying to feed into the left circle for Marty. Can't get there, but it does fall for Vey. Vey tries a shot. That one goes high. Way too high on that one. Back up top, though, for Switzerland. They have some space here at the point. Kristen tries a shot. That one deflected out of play. Shot there, saved by ARD. Debian makes the play. So close there, yep. Catching event so far today? Not today. Survivor run game shows? I'm not really a Survivor fan. Not really a Survivor person. Yeah, that shot to the slot that was mentioned earlier, that was just off the woodwork. First shot for Switzerland on goal, though. After all that, it took 18 minutes. They get their 7th shot on goal against Canada in 78 minutes. Goes behind here. Canada in the attacking zone. Malte. We're going to give it off to Jenner, but then she can't do anything with it. Back to Switzerland and Spoffler. Feeds up on the blue line. Just dumping it across from blue line to blue line. Poked away, though, by Jakes. Feeds it across right to left. At center ice, Malte can't get a good glove on that one. Poked away for the moment there for Switzerland by Valario. Staying though with Canada. Now back to Switzerland. Some sloppy stick work here so far in this one. Lutz down the left side. Poked away by Fillier. 1:35 to go in the first. Behind for Switzerland. Behind for Herzig. Herzig looks to clear and gives it off down the right side to Lutz. Lutz just dump it underneath with 1:22. Canada gets it back. No icing. By the right circle in the defensive zone. Now taking it across center ice. Taking it down the right side here. It's Fillier. Fillier will dump it around right to left. Goes to play 1:13. Last year, what was the point of the World Series? So the Jays would win. After that, to everything Dodgers. Jays, when it went to the 9th inning. When it went to the 9th, I thought they were going to do it. And the Dodgers, the moment I thought they were going to win was Yamamoto coming in. When Yamamoto came in, I thought they were winning it. But especially the 9th inning, I thought there was no way the Blue Jays would blow it. I mean, Rojas had done nothing. Canada wins gold medal for men's hockey? Yes. Women's hockey, I think it's USA, but men, I think it's going to be the Canada winning it. I think they take it over the USA. If it gets to that point, glove there. Face-off 105. I think Canada would win by 3. I think it was, if USA makes the gold medal match, it's going to be Canada 4, USA 1. 2 weeks return to daylight time. Oh, man. Yeah, that throws my whole schedule off again. It's weird. Just like I used to Mountain Time. Now I have to go back to Pacific Time. Throws my entire schedule off. Because we don't switch, but obviously I have to adjust for the rest of the world. Works better for me, though. Works better for me in Pacific Time. I like Pacific Time better than Mountain Time. At times. During football season, it depends. Shot there from the left side. That one saved the putback. Also saved. From the left side with 49 seconds. Shot there from the left circle. Sheldon. Somehow glove did not go in. Cooper first round pick. I think he's probably going second. Well, they were just talking in that series. I mean, I had the Dodgers winning the World Series at the start. When it was 3-2 go back to Toronto, I thought Jays would win. I wasn't confident at that point. No, not yet. Not yet. I still thought Dodgers in 7. The only way the Jays had a shot was if they were up 3-2 going into after 5. Up top there, one time, that one blocked. Gosling's shot. Back to Canada, though, on the left side, fast. Trying to feed into the slot, but poked away by Kristen. 35 seconds to go in the first. Down the left side here. Back to Canada for Sheldon. Sheldon gives it off on the left side to Garner. Wraps around left to right. Into the boards for Switzerland. Gets it back on the left side. It's Stalder. Stalder across the blue line. Going to Mueller. Mueller hit hard in the boards on the left side. And LaRock will let that one go down. LaRock gets it back on the left side. Behind 15 seconds to go in the first. Taking it down. One last chance for Canada down the left side. O'Neal. Across center ice. O'Neal to Jakes. Jakes gets across to the right side. 7 seconds. Shot from the right circle. That one easy kick save there on the left side. Back to Canada though. It's LaRock. LaRock. 2 seconds goes into the boards. And that'll do for the end of the first. Just like the last game between these teams. No score after 1. Though Canada very much the dominant side. And Dodgers won the first only World Series title in Brooklyn. Yeah, I think you're right on that one. I think you're right on that one, Hot Wax. You don't think I'm going to hit Dodger Barris this year? I don't think that's going to happen. I thought there were 2 moments where Toronto was going to win the series. When it was 3-2 with nobody out in Game 6, bottom of the 9th. I thought that. I thought Game 7 going into the 9th inning. Who am I taking Dodgers to the field? I'm taking Dodgers. It's really Dodgers-Rockies for the field. Don't count out the Rockies. Don't count out the Rockies. Honestly, what's crazy is that the Dodgers, I don't know how many times they play the Rockies. I don't know how many times they play them this year. But if I said 1.5, over under 1.5 games the Rockies take off the Dodgers this year, would you take the over? The Dodgers and Rockies will play each other this year. I'll do modified OT. Why not? We'll do modified OT because it is the end of the period. Let me check. The Rockies play the Dodgers 4, 7, 10. 13 times. The Rockies and Dodgers play 13 times against each other. Over under 1.5. Number of games the Rockies take off the Dodgers. In 13 games. What would you take? The sad part is I'd probably take the under. Last year, the Rockies were 2-11 against them in 13 games. Yeah, last year they were 2-11 in 13 games against them. Because August, they were not terrible. The Rockies actually were not the worst team ever in August. Yeah, I'm taking the under? Yeah, I'd take the under too on that. I think at least 2 they'll take. They took 2 last year. They were 2-11 last year against them. Mariners back to be mid. I don't know. They had a good offseason. That division's pretty weak. Division's not great. 24 to have Dodgers sweep. No, I had Dodgers in 6. Mike with a tear. Appreciate you, man. Let my eyes. 741. Let's do it. Appreciate you. I'll put a poll on Twitter. And you don't want to know. Michael the Terror, appreciate you, man. Everyone just 1 game or less against the visual, but leave it to the Rockets to find a way. Yep. Even 12 or 13 times next year. The second season debate is crazy. Men's Team 100 officially canceled? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, it had to be censored. Yep. Yeah, that is... Oh, they have to censor that. Yeah, this feels like Panic at the Disco to start. Or actually, MCR. Oh, I didn't say 13. Oh, you said 12 out of 11. They mercy rule him. Double the wins. Yep. Oh, man. Tua goes to LAB quarterback 2 after the release. Well, I don't know, because if they draft Simpson, they're going to draft Simpson, I think. Rams apparently like Simpson. I think they're going to draft Simpson. Then he goes into 3-4. All right. Yeah, I think Seattle wins the West. I think they could. And then it goes to 4-4. This is weird. It goes from 3-4 to 4-4. Your Trout to trading has no value at this point. The time for Trout to request a trade was a while ago. He has no value. Mike Trout gets hurt too much. He's basically a replacement level player at this point. Injuries derailed him. And Trout is no longer that good. Like Simpson to the Rams, by 7. Me too. I think that's the best spot for him. Best spot. Why is he getting traded within division in the NBA, but not the NFL? Because no one cares about divisions in the NBA. That's number one. Divisions are meaningless in the NBA. Number two, you play every team. So regardless of who you trade him to, you have to play him. Regardless. NFL, you trade him out of conference, you only play him once every 4 years. So that's why. You play him once every 4 years versus, and when divisions mean a lot versus they mean nothing in the NBA, and you play everyone regardless. Why does they have a chance to make the playoffs? I mean, the division's pretty weak, but I don't think yet. I think they're at least 1 more year away. More excited for the Rockets and the Twins this year? That is sad. Enjoy Jake McCarthy. I love the guy. Enjoy Jake McCarthy. I have nothing but love for him. He can't hit, but he's a fun player. He cannot hit at all, but he is a fun player. Yeah, I don't know where they're at. Yeah. I'm not sure. McNabb trade is the only interdivision trade I can recall. There have been a few others. But that's for quarterbacks. It's one of the few quarterback trades. Man, I remember that the Titans trading Kamalai Correa to the Jaguars. I remember that. Christian Kirk. Trade from the Jaguars to the Texans. Maybe Tua could back up young Carolina. Maybe. Scrap division's NBA, no one noticed? Yeah. No one would notice. No one would notice. I have US, the average NBA fan, name the teams in the East, name the teams in the West. They could do that. Say, okay, split up by division. I'm not sure they could do that. Ole Miss is slumping hard right now. Ole Miss is really slumping. What's that, 7 straight losses for them? 7 straight losses for them. Obviously, roster changes. But really, they can't shoot the 3. That's part of it. They can't shoot the 3. It was a weird song. 4-4 to 3-4. Just going like back and forth on that one, but I like it. All right, you don't want to know. By some 41. Right, Rocky's sort of going up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd scrap divisions, yeah. I don't think you got the Silver's legacy. The Vikings are no longer relevant. Yep. If he's got quite the legacy in the NBA. This feels like the riff you would hear at every, like... This is the background noise for every single beer commercial ever. Yeah, they fired Tang. Yep, not surprised. They're gonna have to pay him. I mean, losing is not for cause. They're gonna have to pay him money. It was not for cause, based on that definition of for cause, but they had to do it. He lost the team at that point. You know, Beard's usually a good coach. Yeah, this song was, let's put this song in every beer commercial. What the? This is the most stereotypical beer background song commercial I've heard. Right, exactly, Keller. Yep, exactly. Silver's legacy allowing teams to trade a year 2050 picks when it's 2026, and then abolishing the draft potentially. If he abolishes the draft, that's it. Lakers, Celtics, Knicks win every year at that point. I heard the ooze in the background. Oh, they remind me of something. But yeah, this is very much a Green Day beer commercial song. Yeah, he called them out for lack of effort. The nameplates, the 6 a.m. practice, running the stairs. Like, he had lost the team. He had completely lost the team at that point. It was like he was trying everything. He was done. It's really crazy. They made the Elite Eight a couple years ago, and then for that to happen, yeah, 72 games, no divisions, yep. It's like wipe out his background music at every music chase ever, yep. Not wrong there. Pelicans trade pick in 2044 and they contracted by then. Epic almost in his pool because he had faith in Beard. Oh, man. They got the champion right last year. Then again, I'm a Florida fan. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Florida's the one seed. They're playing well. Let's go Florida. UConn's my pick this year. But I'll fill out 3 brackets. I'll fill out my what I think's going to happen, UConn. I'll fill out a Florida bracket to win it all. And if High Point makes it, I'll fill out a High Point bracket to win it all. Believe in Switzerland? I don't. What did Tang do wrong? Oh, no, he didn't do anything wrong. He just sucked as a coach. Tang just sucked as a coach. They fired him for cause, but I guess he, like, disparaged the university. And the disparagement was, like, he forces players to practice at 6 a.m. So it's not... There are going to be lawyers involved. He's going to get his money back. But he'll get money. He'll get paid out. But no, they were losing way too much. It was embarrassment. They were dropping games by 40 points. They were not even putting up a fight. Switzerland has 1 shot on goal. They only have 7 shots against Canada in 80 minutes of action. Yeah, you're one made the Elite 8. What cause? The cause of losing. They're always going to say, when a coach gets fired, they're always going to try and argue it was for cause so they don't have to pay him out. Because if it's not for cause, they owe him $18 million. I like the idea. You do the same thing Michigan State. Yep. Yeah, I do. I don't do like upset bracket. I don't believe in filling out multiple brackets except for if it's your team. Like, fill out your team bracket. Like, other than that, like, I'm not like I have this matchup in 6 of my 8 brackets. Like, no, that doesn't count. You fill out 1 bracket. And you're allowed to fill out brackets for your teams where they win it all. But I keep everything exactly the same except if, like, High Point plays in a matchup, I take High Point. Where in real life, I would not take High Point. You know, there's no cause. The DraftKings suite? Yes. Oh, God. Yeah, I think there needs to be regulation. There needs to be regulation on it. Regulation that sports books can only tweet stuff out pertaining to odds. They cannot encourage people to cash out. They cannot make up tickets. They cannot post memes. They cannot falsify information. They're limited in what they're allowed to post. Yet 1 bracket, 1 legit bracket. 1 legit bracket. You're allowed to fill out a homer bracket. So 1 with an asterisk. You're allowed to fill out a homer bracket. So, like, if High Point makes the tournament, I will fill out a bracket that is exactly the same as my regular bracket, with a 1 difference being I take High Point in every matchup. I change nothing else, but I have High Point winning every matchup. Right, exactly. I tried to do the 4 cause claim as a flyer. Yeah, it's not going to work. They're going to have to owe Tang money. There's very few things that are for cause. Like, Urban Meyer was for cause. Sharon Moore was for cause. Gambling is a tax on the stupid. Yeah. I think it depends how you do it. As long as you know your limits. As long as you know your limits, you're okay. It's like the lottery. You know, it's insane. Walk up. They should not be allowed to tweet that out. So I support Dodgers when they're playing Tigers. Support Michigan State basketball when they're playing Michigan. Makes sense. Makes sense. Now we got about 4 minutes till we start the second period. Nothing here. Again, Switzerland just 1 shot on goal. They only have 7 shots against Canada. Across the 80 minutes they played. So, like, this year in the NFL, I would have filled out a... If the Jaguars like the 7th seed, I would have filled out a Jaguars bracket, but everything else would have been the same. You know, it's your longest view Adam Sandler. I'll do that. You know, it sucks what happened to him. It sucks. Just the unavoidable nature sometimes. I think we can debate whether that was a clean hit or not, but just the unavoidable nature of the sport sometimes. All right, the longest view by Adam Sandler. Appreciate you, man. And then All We Are by Warlock. Appreciate you. All right, we'll probably only be able to get to 1 of those for this, and then we can start in between the next intermission. But we'll do longest view first, and All We Are by Warlock. Right, exactly, Isaac. Yep, I'm with you. I'm with you. Oh, you're good, Neil. You're good. Don't worry about it. You're good. You can still donate 2. You can still do 2 more songs at the next intermission. Oh, we are. I don't think I have. God, that is a long P to start. Yep, that's the noise you make it on something like that. Yep. Yeah, that's how it should be, Keller. Yep. Or like more is for cause. Like there are very few times. Yep, and there's a second wind. Here we go, the second wind. Do you really just... He really made an album where he just... God. 5 lower for good Frank. Okay, it should be getting stronger as it goes on. It should not be... Oh, what the heck? Okay. Okay, now it's okay, now it's way too long. Okay, it should not be getting stronger. Usually it wanes a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I've heard that one. Why Browns fans to go today? They don't expect a ring. Yep. Yeah, like in terms of for cause. Oh, then the 4 comes out. Jeez. Oh, jeez. That's more than a P at this point with this. Like for 6 or 8. I like 6. Frank, good. Finally gets a goal. Thank God. Yep. USA another goal. Let's do it. Right. If it's 6, I can only... Yeah, best of 3. Yeah. Oh, that was in pants? Oh. Oh, that wasn't even on the toilet. Oh, jeez. Wow. That song was not what I expected. I don't know what I expected from that, but yeah. Cigar hose nozzle has to be. Has to be, because it gained steam as we went on. All right, all we are were like, how long is this one? Okay, a bit too long. So we're going to do that at the next intermission. We'll leave off the next intermission for that. Yeah, Seton Hall, top 15 in the net ranking. They're in a good spot. In a pretty good spot as things stand. Yeah, cause behind Myers firing somewhere more. Yeah, well, Meyer assaulted a player. Yeah, Moore was very clear. That's a for cause move. That's not a you sucked as a coach. That was a, yeah, you had a relationship with a staff member. You're not allowed to have that. Wins the monologue at 41. Good for her. About time. I know she's been pushing for that for a while. Cindy Ryan Canada won this one. Been dominating in shots. Still no score. Just like the last game between these teams after one. Again, winner of this game takes on the USA in the gold medal match. This time, Switzerland going right to left, Canada left to right. Yeah, finally gets over the hump. You wonder if she's going to retire at that point. At 41, just going on a high note. Face off here, won by Switzerland. We're back on our way here. 13-1 in shots. Across the 2 games now, across the 80 minutes of play. Canada, 68 shots. Switzerland, 7. But yeah, and the one that matters most in this semifinal match, it's still 0-0 on the score sheet. So we're back on our way here. Switzerland down the left side. Now wrapped around. Switzerland trying to keep in the attacking zone, cannot do so. Turnbull gets there for the Canadians, but too much power on that one. Michiet gets there. On the left side into the boards alongside Stacey. Switzerland able to clear their lines for the moment and get across into the neutral zone. Gets it across on the left side for Ensler. And now back in the defensive zone. Back for Switzerland on the left side. Smichiet. Across to Vey. Vey can't get a touch on that one down the left side. Fillier for Canada. Fillier on the left side. Feeds this on one time. That one's saved. MPP had a good look at that one time. On a great feed in the slot. Branley, though, coming up big with the glove save. It's a great feed, and somehow MPP cannot bury that one. The captain of the team. One-on-one denied by Branley. Canada wins the face-off on the right side in the attacking zone. It's MPP. Feeds it underneath. Going around right to left. Underneath here for the Canadians. It's Fast. Fast. They'll try again to the slot. That one's saved. Second chance. MPP. That one goes wide. MPP putting in a heck of a shift. Just can't find the back of the net. The Canada pressing here 90 seconds into the period. Back on the right side. Fillier. Into the slot. One time. That one's saved. Fast. Trying to go on the right post. Watts gets there, though, behind Watts. Feeds it across on the right side. Up top, MPP fires one time. Save the deflection. That one goes in. Canada finally has their goal. Off the deflection. The pressure forced apply that entire time. And off the putback. Brantley's been standing on her head this game so far. I can't keep that one out. Is he really fighting me? Is that true? Oh, God. That fight would have been good like 20 years ago. One-time shot, took a deflection. I went off a fast, I believe. The MPP tries the shot. It goes off the right skate of fast. And Canada. I'm actually going to say MPP. They're going to say, I thought it went off a fast. But they're going to say it was MPP. Maybe it went off a Swiss defender instead. And not fast. They are going to credit MPP with the goal. Canada up 1-0. Now on the right side here at the right circle. Clark up top of the point. Fires a shot. That one goes wide left. Second chance. Put back. That one saved in the slot. As Turnbull had a good look at that one. Same with Canada, though. Up top of the point, Shellen. She tries a shot. That one misses. Back to Stacey, though, behind. Wrapping around to the left side. Back up top. From the left circle. Back it goes to Malte. And Malte back to Shellen. They'll reset the defensive zone as Switzerland makes a line change. Down the right side. Goes behind with 17-20. Icing is the call. Yeah, it's insane, Cujo. It is insane. Like, at this point, like, the only way to appeal is getting all these old folks who have no business fighting each other. So, Will Ferrell, quarterback? Yep. It's like Will Ferrell in spring training. Oh, wait, that happened. Switzerland has not touched the puck this period past the neutral zone. Canada on the front foot. Down the right side here for Switzerland. Poor touch there by Stalder. Back to Switzerland. Feeds it across. It's a poor pass. Not on the power on that one. And Canada's got it from the left side. Or the right side. That one's saved. Thompson. Stalder looks to clear down the right side. Feeds it off. Back in the defensive zone for Switzerland. Lehman tries to get across the blue line. Can't do so. And taking it down here for the Canadians is Gosling. Gosling tries a shot from the right side. That one's saved. Second chance. That one saved as well. It went off of Lehman. And ricochets right back to Brantley. Jadon Grossi next fight. Yep. Content creator fight. Yep. Do it for charity. Grossi wins. The money goes to undue medical debt. I win. The money goes to the Church of Little Brown Bear. That shot there on the face-off. That one's saved. That shot there on the face-off by the point. That one's saved. Mike White, Florida? Do I miss White at Florida? Oh, God, no. God, no. I was so happy when I took the job at Georgia. I was so happy. Like, we were stagnating with him. I thought it was so overrated. To hell and back. The French hockey player who fought Wilson. Is that shot there? That one, no good. Suspended by French for the rest of the tournament. Not IHF. Wow. It's been a bad tournament for the French. Left side here is Lutz. Lutz loses a handle on that one. Gosling gets there, gets a stick on that one. Back in the defensive zone for Switzerland. 4 minutes gone, the second, 1-0 Canada. Down the right side here, Herzig from the right circle. We'll feed it back, fires a shot, that one. Takes a deflection off the skate of Jakes for Canada. Best chance for Switzerland so far this period, but took a deflection in the slot. Back down for Zimmerman. Zimmerman on the right side. Zimmerman trying to get by fast. We'll get behind the net. Zimmerman, we're going to reset the play up top. We'll feed it across, but miscommunication on that pass goes behind Lutz. Have to reset here at center ice with Butler. Butler back. Line change here going down the left side for Schaefer. Canada gets there on the left side. It's Fillier. Feeds it across on the right side. Switzerland gets a stick on that one. Back in the neutral zone on the right side here for Switzerland. It's 380. 380 gives it off. Connect. They got numbers here. Connect fires on the right side. That one's saved. That one is saved. A rare opportunity there. Just their 8th shot on goal in 85 minutes against the Canadians. But a save there by ARD. Goes behind for icing with 14:43. It's up to Carolina. I think Pittsburgh, but I can see that. Nothing would shock me. Nothing would shock me with Chubb. Dolphins are on 4 wins, 26 points on the quarterback, but right now I'm taking the under. Shot the face up. That takes a deflection. Canada gets it back, though. Trying to wrap it around. Can't do it. Staying behind it for Fillier. Fillier wraps it now. This sent to the right side by the right circle. Backhander by O'Neal. Goes to MVP. MVP feeds it down low into the slot. That shot saved. Ambrose. Staying with Canada on the left side. That shot blocked. Riady gets a stick on that one. On the shot on the right left circle by MVP. Same with Canada, though, in the attacking zone. Goes behind for icing. Or, excuse me, for offside, I should say. $14-16 to go. MPP has been on a tear this second period. An absolute tear. She will get a breather. A well-deserved breather. She got the goal to start things off. I think she's got 3 or 4 shots this period so far. She has been on a mission. Sleeper 11-win team, sleeper 4-win team. Ooh. I gotta think about this one. Sleeper 4-win team? Back up top on the right side. Feeds underneath that shot wide. Sleeper 4-win team. We're going to go with the Steelers count for 4-win. Do they count? Switzerland in the attacking zone, but again, a stick on that one first is Sheldon. Then sleeper 11-win team. Oh, Chiefs. Oh. Sheldon with Switzerland on the left side. That one saved, or poked away, I should say. Back is Mueller. Feeds it back to the point. That shot saved. Butler on the left side. Gets it back now at center ice. Down the right side it goes to Ensler. Yeah, Giants, I think, is a very good pick. Giants, I think, are a very good pick for a sleeper 11-win team. Cowboys as well. Yeah, Cowboys as well. Yeah, we could Keller. That'd be insane. Yeah, shockout count of huge. 21-3. Down the left side here for Canada as they try to clear Ambrose. Up top to center ice. Good feed. Back down to the left side. Good job on the counterattack. Jenner tries the shot. Deflected. Back goes on the right side. On the right circle, Ambrose. Look to wrap it around from behind, but getting a stick on that one is Butler for Swiss. We'll go down the left side here, trying to clear, and unable to do so is Vey for the moment. Now is able to clear it on the right side. It goes for Canada. So it goes for Fast. On the right side now by the right circle, Malte. Malte goes wrapping around right to left. Now back to the right side. Gets a stick on that one for Switzerland. It's Michiet. Now on the right side by center ice, it's Ensler. Ensler loses the head on that one, poked away, backhanded by Jenner, and will go behind for Switzerland as Butler will hold the play. Gives it off on the left side for Michiet. Michiet gives it off at center ice on the left side, trying to wrap around left to right, but coming out of the trap is why making the play for Canada as ARD. Gives it off on the left side here in the defensive zone for Jakes. Jakes will get rid of it, dumps it off down the left side at center ice for Fillier. Fillier taking it down the left side. Fillier looking to give it to the slot, not there. Tight defense there, preventing it by Vately. We'll stay on the left side here for MPP. Back up top it goes on the left side by the point for Sheldon. Sheldon trying to dump it down low and able to find a left circle that shot there. 5-hole save. The putback is in. Save the shot by once, but the putback right there on the one-time finish. Making it 2-0 for Canada. Your lines have peaked? I think so, yeah. They might have. Depends what they do defensively. Steelers do expect to be awful. Colts, 4-win team. You know, it's the right move for the Dolphins, what they're doing. They're not really getting rid of anyone big. Like, Hill's the biggest name, but I don't know what he's going to be like. Watts can't get it, but it's MPP diving one time while going on the ground. MPP, her second of the match, second of the period. MPP had 1 goal before this match, these Olympics. She's got 2 here in this one. Stampede up to 3 goals on the tournament. Tie with Fillier and Gosling for the leading scorer on the team. Back on our way here. The lines, yeah. I did not like the Petsikire. Did not like that at all. And now Canada starting to assert their dominance, just like the last match against Switzerland. First period, it was no score. And then Canada poured on the Jets. NBC make it all, get over there. You got to get over there. USA Canada got to get over there. Bucks sleeper 4-win team? Yeah, you know, if Baker does not return to form with Bulls, I mean, they're kind of a mess. Are Saints actually, you know what? Sleeper team, if I can go Giants? Saints. Saints is a sleeper 11-win team. Behind for Spooner. Spooner tries to feed it back to the right circle. Feed it for Thompson. Back to Spooner underneath on the right side. Spooner backhand pass to the slot. And that one goes off a Swiss skate and save Vately. Went off her skate and glove down by Brandley. Yeah, Saints sleeper 11-win team, I could see. Yeah, anything goes in the NFC South. Yep. Anything goes in the NFC South. You're not kidding on that. Gotta stop and cheer for the moment. I'm pretty sure all you guys tune in for this one. About 10 have to go in the second. All Canada so far. Yeah, Cousins Vikings reunion. I would not like that idea. No, that would not be great. Yeah, Saints Shuck looked pretty good. I like Kellen Moore. US win ratings when it was NBC would fare. I was PWHL makes some play for games on NBC over there. Yeah, PWHL's doing well right now. I would definitely make a play of that. I would definitely. Because you're going to get the Olympic bump. It happens with the World Cup every year. You're going to get the Olympic bump for the PWHL, especially if you win the gold. Back on our way here. Face off here, won by Canada, keep it in the attacking zone. It's fast. On the right side, tries to give it off to MPP. Again, their first is Kristen. Kristen tries to wrap it around the left side, can't do it. Same with Canada in the attacking zone. We'll give it down on the right side in the travel zone to Fillier. You need more exposure. Yes, they do. Shot there, that one's saved. And the putback is denied. Watts. Then wrapped around by Watts, trying to feed it to the right side. Trying to keep it in the attacking zone. But again, their first is Kristen. She'll wrap it around for Switzerland from right to left. To Bachler. But unable to clear. Canada keeping the attacking zone for the moment. Wedged on the boards on the left side. Fillier gets there. Feeds it to the point. Poked away. Good job there by Marty. Sheldon gets it for Canada. She'll take it down as Switzerland makes a line change. Sheldon trying to take it on the right side. Sheldon. She's going to try the wraparound. That one saved. Trying the wraparound off the line change. Splitting through the entire Swiss defense. But Brantley able to stop the wraparound. Tide still to be silver. I thought they were going with the Oilers colors. Yep, clock's around. Yep, that was by design. The clock was run by design because my clock was a little bit behind. And backing away here in just a little bit. Checking back in for Canada is MPP. He's got 2 goals already in this one. Right, CBS does a good job with the NWSL. They do a very good job with that. The ratings are pretty solid for that. They use silver in 60s and 70s? Grabgate? I mean, I want to hear what he has to say about it. Like, did he know the kid? Like what on... Because the video did not look good, obviously. I think they did use silver before they had the oil derrick logo. It was before they had the oil derrick as the logo. So this was way back then. So like 1257 or 1267 better. LB or NBA style. MLB. MLB style. Trimble on the face-off here. Wins it for the Canadians on the right side, but they'll have to redo the face-off with 9:25. Yeah, I think in the 60s they used it before they went the oil derrick. CBS NHL rights next deal. Would that be interesting? Yeah, it was after the NASCAR event. Yes, it was. Yep. Back up top. Jake's trying to feed into the slot on the right side. Poked away. Staying there with Stacy. Stacy on the right side. Stacy on the right circle trying to get around Mueller. Mueller able to get the handle on that one. 9 minutes to go. Feeds it across center ice, and that's going to go behind with 9:03 for icing. (26-3) in shots. Across the 2 matches between these sides, Canada outshooting the Swiss 81-9. When we start Asia and Australia, are live events only shown in the primetime late night slots in the US? Yes. Yep. And NBC will pay a boatload of money to have the events take place in the morning. Feeds into the slot, that shot saved. Gets it back, though, after the pass is fast. Fast. On the left side, we'll wrap it around. Fast, now dumping into the slot. Poked away, second chance. That one's saved. It's Nurse is close to getting that one. On the right side, El Malte, back up top on the point. Fires it down low. That shot saved. Second chance saved and gloved down by Brantley. So what they'll try to do is they'll pay a boatload of money to have the swimming events take place at 9 in the morning in Asia, which would be 9 o'clock at night in America. So because NBC is like the largest media company in terms of money that broadcasts the Olympics, NBC, if the Olympics are ever in Asia or Australia, the swimming events will always take place. Backhand shot on the right side. That one's saved and then gloved down with 8:13 covered up by Brantley once again. They'll always take place in the morning. Like Michael Phelps, remember when he won the 8 gold medals? The Ravens held a watch party during a preseason game. They showed Michael Phelps going for the gold live during a preseason game. So actually, I like the Olympics better when they're in Asia versus Europe. Obviously, America's the best. Right? NBC has the rights pretty much forever at this point. Back up, it goes on the right side. That shot blocked. Staying with Canada, though. Ambrose, wrapping around right to left. Yeah, in Europe, all live events are shown during morning, afternoon hours, primetime, late night slots, and reruns. Yep, exactly. Shot there. That one deflected and too high. Shot there from the point. MPP looking for a hat trick. Now down the right side here is Lutz. Lutz taken into the attacking zone. Delayed penalty here. Switzerland going to go on the power play right now. Hunter playing corner full time. Well, it's not full time. It's going to be part wide receiver, just part time. But I mean, it makes sense. It's not a surprise. I mean, I said it for a couple months now at this point. We have a bigger need at corner than wide receiver. Wide receiver, we got BTJ, we got Parker Washington, we got Kobe Myers. So you're going to have Hunter play where he's needed most. He'll still play receiver a little bit. Obviously, not as much. He's going to be a part-time receiver, some package plays. But I'm fine with it. He was great at corner this year. America, everything's going to be shown live. Yep. Yep, except late night morning slots when tape delay will be shown. Yep, exactly. Yeah, I like it in Asia better for me because of my sleep schedule. I'm a night owl by default, and we get stuff in prime time. You don't get stuff in prime time in Europe. If they were crazy, they could ask any event to move to prime time event if it's bad timing. Yep. One thing any network besides NBC would get the rights to Olympics, it costs so much money. It costs so much money to get the rights. That's why. You need to have the infrastructure in terms of networks. They're going to review this play, too. They already got 2 minutes for boarding on MPP. I think get a little bit more. NBC Primetime is unwatchable. It's like Silver's running it. Well, to be fair, it's not for us. The primetime coverage for NBC is not for us. It's for the people that aren't into sports. Because you know everything by that point. Everything's on tape delay. So you know everything. Yeah, Zimmerman took a shot into the boards from MPP. It's right now a 2-minute minor. They're reviewing this for potential more on that. MPP's had a great period so far. 2 goals to her name, but 98 Winter Olympics were the last Olympics where the opening ceremony took place during the daytime. Yes, it was. I think LA will take place during the daytime. I'd be surprised if LA's not during the day. At least to some extent where the sun's out. Even if it is like 8 o'clock at night in New York, it'll be 5 o'clock in LA. Comcast so much bigger than Disney or Paramount? It's pretty big. Yeah. Definitely bigger than Paramount. Comcast is way bigger than Paramount. Yeah, primetime coverage has always been for housewives and old people. Yep. Yeah, CBS had the rights for a while, and then NBC came in the 90s. I'm like, yeah, we're going to just do all that. Yep, 2 minutes for boarding. Yep. Yeah, I didn't think there was much more than that. Same thing that should have been a major. I'm fine with 2-minute minor on that one. Switzerland, nothing their first attempt on the power play. And now a chance here for Canada, shorthanded. They got numbers, 3-on-1. Shorthanded, they have numbers. But getting a stick out in front, diving to prevent anything for Switzerland was Michet. And now it's Mueller. Mueller taking it down, center ice. Fakes the pass with the blue, and now goes with the blue line on the right side. Up top it goes. Valerio. Valerio across on the right side to Vey. Back to Valerio at the point. Valerio fakes the shot, now goes left side. Mueller dumps it into the slot. Mueller gives it off to Stalter. Stalter hit into the boards on the left side. Hit there for Canada by Fast. Back up top of the point it goes. Valerio across on the right side. Back to Valerio at the point. Valerio back to the right side, the circle. For Vey. Back to Valerio up top of the point. 1 minute to go on the power play so far on the left side. Mueller across on the right side. Some space here to fire a shot. That one saved. Back to Switzerland, though. Cannot keep it across in the blue line. They'll have to reset their lines here. It's Ensler. Gives it off to Zimmerman. Zimmerman down the left side. Hit there by Fast. And into the boards. Trying to win them for Canada. I believe it's Malte. Or excuse me, it's Ambrose. On the right side, board up a Stalter. Stalter loses the handle. Fast gets it for Canada. Fast will feed across down the right side. And chasing that one down. Trying to get a shorthand opportunity there for Canada's Clark. Clark does chase that one down. We'll try to go back by the point. Loses the handle there. Now across on the right side. Switzerland. Lutz. Lutz by the right circle. We'll give it off. Space the point up top for Kristen. Kristen back to the right side. One-time shot. That one wide left. Might have taken a reflection off the skate of Marty. And down the left side here for Canada goes Turnbull. Line change here for the Canadians, and they're back to full strength. Canada 2 for 2 on the penalty kill so far. This game, and Switzerland's struggles continue on the power play. But another delayed penalty here. They're going to get a tripping 2 minutes. Packers move from Caribbean with the Arctic Ocean in 2027. I love it. So Turnbull getting a call of 2 minutes for tripping. So Switzerland back on the power play. When we get back, about 5:40 to go. Ale wins every All-Star game by the final score 5-3. Yeah, Comcast, if they want to, they could own everything. Forced to watch one of Cup final or All-Star game. Which one am I watching? in NBA. Forced to watch one. All-Star game. Because at least you get the entertainment aspect of it. At least you get some decent entertainment every now and then. You get some good halftime shows every now and then. So you can 2-0 your score. If you like what you see, folks, hit the like button, subscribe, helps the channel out a ton. So the power play, Switzerland is going on the power play. They're 0 for 2 on the power play thus far. Switzerland on the power play. Not being clinical on the power play this tournament, just 1 for 10. We Turnbull for hooking. Or tripping, I should say. So another chance here for Switzerland on the power play. 0 for 2 thus far. Can they cut it to a one-goal game? They do win the face-off this time. On the right side here for the Swiss, it's Vey. Vey goes underneath, back to Vey at the right circle. Vey back up top for Valerio. Valerio back to Vey on the right side. Back to Valerio up top of the point. Valerio across on the left side to Mueller. Mueller dumps it down low, backhand into the slot. No one there, though. Stalder tries to feed into the slot. Not there. They'll reset as it goes back to center ice. Backing up their own defensive zone. Off the boards on the left side. Going for Stalder. Stalder cannot do anything with it. Sheldon gets there first for Canada. Behind net here on the left side. Canada looks to clear their lines. Can't do so. Switzerland gets to Valerio. Back on the left side. Back to Valerio. Across on the right side for Vey. Vey, Valerio at the point. Got Mueller on the left side once. Instead, going to go with Vey. Vey, Valerio back up top. On the left side to Mueller. Mueller on the left circle. That shot blocked. Back, though, to Switzerland. That shot on the left side. That one blocked again. Valerio. And Stalder couldn't get there on the deflection. Canada gets a potential shorthanded chance here for them. Chasing that one down for the Canadians is Malte. Malte can't do much with it down the right side. Poked away. And Mueller gets it for the switch. She's turned around. And a potential shorthanded chance here for Canada. Stacey from the right side. That one saved. Another shorthand opportunity for the Canadians. Had a couple of those already this match. No shots on goal for Switzerland this power play. Just 3 this entire game. How's it going? Just be a long day? Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Why are non-North American countries so bad at the power play? It's really bad. It's like USA when they are on the penalty kill. I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm not too worried. Shot on the right side. That one saved from the right circle. Best chance for Switzerland on the power play. It's Lutz. But Canada will get it behind. They'll clear their lines, and Switzerland 0 for 3 on the power play as it goes to center ice. When it comes to ratings, well, easily the USA. USA is by far the most ideal place for the ratings because everything is live and you get the home atmosphere. I would say Europe, for me, Asia's better, but I think Europe's more ideal than Asia ratings-wise. The ratings have gone up big time this year versus it was in Asia. When I'm playing in Glendale next year? You know, I don't know, actually. I don't know why they're not doing it like Indianapolis did it, where there was at Lucas Oil. Not doing Houston ISU and afternoon Olympic streams because of the overnight? Nope. No, it works out because there's not really anything taking place tomorrow in the afternoon. You know, Europe's better than Asia for primetime ratings, oddly enough. Oddly enough, it actually works out better in Europe than Asia. Not sure why. Justin with the 5, appreciate you a ton. Why is this game not on USA? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you why it's not on USA. NBC sometimes botches it when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't know why. Session replay of skiing. NBC sucks. Amen to that. Amen to that. I'm not sure why this is not on USA Network. It's on Peacock, though. I don't know why it's not on USA. Not doing Houston ISU because overnight. Nope. But we'll do OT. Well, I think we're going to do OT before that, though. 2:30 to go. Appreciate you a ton, just on that one. I don't know why. Believe me, TV guides are sometimes very inaccurate. And I don't know why they're showing tape delay stuff over this match. But now Canada on the power play. Russians broadcast the Olympics? I'm not sure. I wouldn't think they do. We'll get boarding on that one. Connect on that one. Taking Jakeson to the boards. So now Canada going on the power play. They've been the #1 team this tournament on the power play. 7 for 17. 41%. No one better than 27%. Meanwhile, Switzerland, one of the worst teams in terms of killing. They're only killing 67% of their penalties. That's the worst percentage in these Olympics alongside Czechia and Japan. Russians are still banned, yep. I think they can compete under AIN alongside Belarus, but yeah. First time we like Q&A. We might do like Sporkle quizzes, I'm not sure. When Silver Start getting really bad? I'd say around 2016, 2017. How's it going, 420? Appreciate you tuning in. 4th place Fisher Platinum. Myrrh. Actually, Myrrh, like South Park. Made out of myrrh. 4th place is a myrrh medal. Canada power play here. Going across to the right side, trying to take it down. On the right circle here for Canada. Wrapping around, looking for the wraparound, not there. So it goes back to the left side. Fillier tries it into the slot. That one's saved. And then Spooner can't get the put back. Placed out with 123 on the power play. I didn't know that, David. Did not know that. We'll still watch tape for the Olympic coverage because it's sports on the networks don't have much to offer anyway. Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people don't know because they're at work and they don't know the results. Donate for a Sporkle quiz will be like an open hour. I'm not sure yet. I've not decided. Probably donate for that. What in particular, if I could point to one? Ooh. I would say the players being able to just demand trades and like there's nothing you can do about it. On the right side of the pass, that shot just missed. Wide left. Spooner couldn't get there. Staying though, down low in the left circle for Fillier. Fillier gets it back on the left side. Feed across to the point for Fast. Back up top of the point to the right circle. Shot there, or the pass I should say to Fillier. Great idea, have the open net. That one though, too far out in front. Then that shot from the right circle saved, but Canada's still in the attack. Fast gets it back on the left side. Fast will look to get in the slot. That one takes a deflection off the stick of Mikiev for Switzerland. They'll look to clear at center ice. 40 seconds left on the power play. They clear for the moment. Triple line change here for Switzerland. Taking it down the left side here is Spooner. Spooner off the boards, wrapping around left to right. Goes back to Gosling. Gosling off the boards, off the back to the left circle of Fillier. Fillier looks to give it off in the slot. Fillier on the left circle, still looking for some help. Fillier will go back up top to the point. Fillier to Ambrose. Ambrose gives it off on the right side. Tries or fakes the shot from the right circle is Thompson. Thompson, 15 seconds on the power play. Thompson looks to go across. Feeds into the slot. Looking for some help. That shot deflected away. Jenner deflected away by Boffler. Back to Canada. 5 on the power play. That shot from the blue line saved. With 3 on the power play, and it looks like Switzerland going to get the kill. Yeah, poor NBC, the Olympics nearly bankrupt them. Yep. Yep, the Summer Olympics. Yeah, when the USA's not competing in it, obviously it's not as interesting. Wait, really? Good job? I did not know about Wednesdays. I did not know that. I don't care. Look at the results. Easier to find out and understand what happened with the commentators. Yeah. Bingo. Bingo on that. Wedge into the boards behind net. 22 seconds left in the second. Obviously didn't refund them. At least it wasn't bad McDonald's in 1984. Into the slot on the pass, that one from behind. No one there. Zimmerman looks to clear for the Swiss. Can't do so on the left side. Clark feeds into the slot. Nothing there. Stacy, 4 seconds. Stacy, last chance for the right circle. That shot wide. 35-4 in shots. We go to the end of 2. Canada 20 minutes away from a rematch with the United States in the gold medal match for what would be the 5th straight Olympics. You know, I get why they didn't refund them. Probably was not a contingency clause in there. It was not a contingency clause. More emphasis on figure skating because I want to attract non-sports fans? Absolutely. Absolutely. Figure skating is what draws the non-sports fans. Very much like gymnastics. They're very similar in that regard. I think the other thing, too, is that that's the one sport that I feel like is immune from tape delay. Because every other sport, team wins the game. All right, they won the game. But you want to see the routine. You want to see the routine that is done. with figure skating and gymnastics. You want to see, oh, they pulled this off, I got to see this. Or they fell, I got to see this. Other sports, once it's over, it's over. Like, Seahawks beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You see the score, and you're like, Like, if you didn't watch it, it's like, I don't really have to see how it happened. I just know that it happened. Want to win by Biscuit Beats? Appreciate you, man. Get you on. We'll do All We Are first. So we didn't get to that last time. We'll go here. Appreciate you guys. Again, we're doing Modified OT. Yeah, I definitely have not heard this song. This feels like a Pat Benatar song. The just search of Biscuit Beats. Perfect. Yep. It's a safe sport. You can watch on the live tape delay. Yep. Right. CBS 7 figure skating like crazy in 94. I mean, it makes sense with Kerrigan and Harding. I said, we can do a sim. Why not? We can do a sim. But I also don't take 2 minutes to compete. Yep. Yeah, 4th round was today. Brentford, Macclesfield. Yep. Fulham gets to play at home against Southampton in the 5th round. I like it. We're going to do sims. Yeah, why not? We can do sims. Yeah, this feels like a Pat Benatar song. Yeah, I'm fine with sims. Why not? Kevin Tripp, 3-1 in Millsborough with 10 minutes to go. Hajimura the Hatcher, good for him. Yes, same people watch shows like Dance with the Stars. Yep. Absolutely. Back where I belong, exit song. All right, Michael with the 2. Appreciate you, man. That's 4 chords in the verse. All right. Wrexham got Chelsea. Rip. Rip Wrexham. Arsenal got a good draw for them, at least. Yeah, man, still getting the prep. Yeah, I was gonna say they got Arsenal. Yep. I was gonna say that's a big win for them. Wrexham beat Chelsea getting promoted. I think so too. Darts and bowling come Olympic sports. Bowling never. Darts I could see. Darts I could see at some point. If Britain gets to the Olympics, I could see that being like one of the sports they choose. If London gets to the Olympics again, I could see them choosing darts. Bowling never. Poker never. And Murder of Crows, perfect. Yep, thanks. It's ice dancing is influenced by all over dancing. Yep, very similar. This song is very repetitive, Neil. It's like a Pat Benatar song where they ran out of words. Wait, it was a demonstration sport? I did not know that. I did not know it was a demonstration sport. Qatar and Beijing were the worst World Cup and Winter Olympic hosts, respectively. Beijing was not good. Future Olympic sport poker, yeah. Beijing, they didn't have mountains. They don't have mountains in Beijing. So they did it like with a factory. Also, like COVID didn't help, but yeah, Beijing was not good. Qatar, yeah, doing in the wintertime, I'll automatically disqualification. All-Star break seeds for this year, all right. Appreciate you, Keller. If you want to do the seeds, perfect. All right, we'll do that. As long as it's not lawn darts. No, yeah, no, it won't be the metal lawn darts. 1988. Oh wow, did not know that. Very repetitive song. Morningwood Biscuit Beats. You mentioned dry in the winter would mean no natural snowfall. Also, the amount is like 5 hours away from the site. 3 other basketball. Yeah, that's dumb. I think that's very dumb. All right, email me the seeds. Perfect. We'll do that. Okay, wow. Wow. Off to a great start here. Tree speed climbing? Probably not. I mean, they have rock climbing. They have speed climbing already. But it needs to be grow worldwide and be accessible. Yep. Also, a lot of it's based on technology in terms of detecting the pins. Bowling was big back in the 70s and the 80s. Yeah, breakdancing sucked. Yeah. Well, breakdancing's not coming back. Breakdancing is not coming back. So I don't have to worry about that, at least. No one can name who won the gold medal. Everyone knows Ray Gun, but no one can name who won the gold medal. So one sport you're saying could have, yeah, big bowler, nice. Flag football is in because it's growing worldwide, and also USA is hosting, so makes sense. Get you an easy medal. China once hosts Winter Games, you have to host Manchuria, yeah. Poker's not a sport, no. All right, I'll do the Sims. Blazers would be the 6th in the American. Jeez, that is a crap conference this year. All right. Yeah, soccer's always been in, yeah. Puck drop, the idiot, the one who couldn't break it. Well, she didn't win, but ray gun, yeah. Yeah, parkour tech, that should be a great sport. Yeah, that should be in. All right, I'll do Rockets. The best 2 of 3 for everything Blazers. And Blazers. All right, Blazers take it. Yeah, that should be one. Parkour would be... Parkour tag... I don't know how that's done Olympic sport. That'd be really fun. All right. That song was very quickly. Yep. American tackle football, that'd be great. I mean, the X Games, they overexposed themselves. They started doing like 7 X Games a year. And then they moved it out of LA to Austin and Minneapolis, and it doesn't hit the same. Just tradition, biscuit beats. You want to host some more games? It'd be funny, yeah. All right, T-Wolves in the Heat. Puck drops in 10.5 minutes. NBA draft. I hate the lottery. I do not like the lottery system. Flattening the odds just made tanking that much worse. Rockets 2-0. I would, yeah. I would. Heat win the first. T-Wolves win the second. BMX, maybe at some point. So Heat advance. Play the Nuggets. Don't forget bingo. God. Too short of a time plus roster huge, yeah. It wouldn't work at the Olympics, no. Right, you can't do a tournament in 2 weeks with tackle football. Nuggets take the first. But Nuggets been in the Olympics for a while. Yeah, the X Games, basically, they grew too big. Yeah, they grew way too big too fast. They overexposed themselves. There were Heat win. Okay, wow, Heat beat the Nuggets. Okay. Drink some beer. Here we go. Just tradition. I changed position. Yep. Every song is like this. Okay, Tony Hawk, he would have won all the medals. All the medals. No logging events? Nope. Trying to stop tanking is going to stop it. Nope. But right now it's bad. Pro Wrestling in the Olympics? That'd be, they already have that. They already have pro wrestling. Not WWE, but Wolves 2-1. Oh, yeah, I would. Yep. Spurs win both. Spurs against the Heat. Right, video game is its own Olympics. Yeah, I don't want video games in the Olympics. Because anything that can rely on technology and a lag. Like, imagine losing gold medal because of lag. Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Heat go to the finals in this one. Kevin Nash. Jeez. Run down the gravy train. Yep. So your taxes should be in the Olympics. Yeah, amateur wrestling. Yeah, wrestling's in the Olympics. Celtics take both. Celebs in order from closest to me. Okay. I have no idea on this one. Not good with hometown. Sweater cover Taylor Swift, Tina Fey. Ooh. There's a hometown. I'm going to go Tina Sabrina Taylor. Street Fighter. Oh, yeah. Cavs win the first. Knicks win the second. Cavs win the third. All right. Look what every song that Biscuit says. Like, yeah, no, it's not. If you don't lock eyes, you're okay. Wrestling only sport in both ancient and modern? Yes, I think so. Though, maybe running. Running might be. All right, Back Where I Belong exit song. The UFC would be a great Olympic sport. You're not kidding on that one. So it's in Philly? Yeah, no, I had a feel on that one. Yeah. But I'm not great with hometowns. Right, Back Where I Belong. All right. So, wait, hang on. I forgot who won. Bull riding in Olympic sport. It's very regional. That's why. It's very regional. So Cavs won and Celtics won in this one. So Cavs Thunder. Yeah, this feels like second album some. Cavs win the first. Have a winner? Oh, there you go. Oh, it really was Tina Sabrina Taylor. Wow. Completely guessed on that one. Thunder take it. And then we have the Celts against the Pistons. NASCAR is not in the Olympics. But that'd be interesting. It's very regional though. F1 maybe I could see. Pistons take both. That'd be cool, David. That'd be cool. Deer hunting, bass fishing, mud wrestling, and cow tipping were Olympic sports. Well, we know where the halftime show would be. Kid Rock would do the opening ceremony with Lee Bryce. We know that. Thunder take game 1, and Thunder take game 2. Thunder against Heat in the finals. And under yours... Yeah, Swiss have been stuck in neutral. Yep. Not pretty right now for the Swiss. 10 shots on goal across 100 minutes of action against Canada. Thunder win the finals under your sim. Games of Operation Monopoly should be Olympics. Jeez. So Thunder winning in that sim. Monopoly has to be the Heinz ketchup version. SpongeBob version. Yeah, that's awesome. 41 years old. That time she got a gold. Motorboating. And picks up again. Here we go. Conference fouls under this? Oh, mine under this? Oh, mine personally under this. Wanting several win that one. My personal, I would take the Pistons and the Nuggets. Nuggets over Spurs, Pistons over Thunder. Rock skipping? Nah. Did you make about some team? Yep, feel the rhythm, baby. Feel the rhythm. It's Rose from Pennsylvania, yep. Alright, exit song. Wait, this is a long drum solo. Wait, hang on. This is a really long ending. No Sean Mellon 2 woman. Hopefully she gets it from Team USA. Yeah, these endings are much longer than the previous songs. On previous albums. Alright, exit song. Here we go. It was in 1908. I did not know that. Oh, that's awesome, Johnson. Did not know that. Bob Slay, yes. Bob Slay. Yeah, the St. Louis Marathon. Oh, God. John Boyce did a video on that one. SB Secret Base did a video on that. They need a movie on that. They really need a comedy on a comedy movie based on the marathon. It's so funny. Carl's really bad as long as Bidwell is the owner. Yep, easily. As long as Bidwell is the owner, they will continue to be bad. Bad teams stay bad due to bad ownership. Live pigeon shooting. Yes, they did. They had tug of war, too. The Olympics had tug of war back in 1900. Or maybe it was 1904, but tug of war used to be an Olympic sport. I like the vocal on this one, like the effect. Almost like into a megaphone. Feels very much like an Oasis to some extent. Or Radiohead with the vocal effect. Like Best in Show at a marathon, yep. Anything with St. Louis Marathon qualifies as a dumb decision, everything. I think the question is what wouldn't qualify as a dumb decision. Yeah, what wouldn't qualify is the $1 million question. Yeah, Bill Orr's worst runners in the NFL. They're bad. I mean, Johnson's pretty bad. Obviously, Woody Johnson, Haslam. I mean, the fact that it's not a runaway for the worst is kind of terrifying. How bad some of these owners are. Well, do Murder Crows afterwards. So they used to promote the 5 pillars, JP. They were used to promote the 5 pillars, is what you're telling me. Right, so I'll do that afterwards to start off the OT period. Yeah, Titans of bad ownership make competent hires. Yep. I mean, to be fair, Salah's not really a flashy hire. You know, he had a great video. Yeah, Secret Base. Yeah, John Boyce had a great video of that. Mike Brown just a cheap, but he's not sleazy. Yep. He's pretty sleazy at times. Haslam spends money. And on the right places. Pistol dueling? Yep, like Alexander Hamilton. Division we're most likely to miss next year. 4th place team likely to make it. Panthers and Lions. Yeah. Who in the AFC? 4th place most likely to make. God. Titans. 1st place miss. Easy Steelers. Easily Steelers. USA has 3 sleds entered and 2 women, 2 sleds and 4 men, 1 the 2 men. All right. Painting. Yeah, they did some like artsy stuff back then too. Plankton's dumbest decision. Oh man, Plankton's dumbest is. Oh. The second movie, he gets the $4 million, just gives it back because he didn't feel like he earned it the right way. That might be his dumbest. Or entering in season 1, entering the talent show under the name The Amazing Plankton. Like, why enter under a name that's going to make Krabs suspicious and bring business to the Krusty Krab at the same time? That makes no sense to me. He's got some good ones, though. Plan Z was genius. Befriending SpongeBob with the fun song was genius. 23 hours, I should say, to get Mr. Krabs to open 24 hours and just have SpongeBob be exhausted. And it was somewhat genius, some of his plans, but some of them are really dumb. Behind it goes, Canada going right to left this time. Switzerland left to right, Canada 35-4 in shots. Poodle hair clipping, wait, what? I did not know about that. I did not know about that at all. Clark can't get there now down the left side here for the Swiss. Goes Marty. Marty behind. Wedged up. Marty gets it back. Looking to feed it to the point. Thompson gets sick on that one first. Staying there with Switzerland. Down the left side. Wraps it behind. Into the boards is Marty. She goes back to the left circle. Again, there first for Canada. On the left side is Clark. Clark feeds it across on the right side. And back to center ice it goes. Backhanded shot. That one well wide by Fillier. Just trying to hold up the play. But Fillier, nice hit into the boards on Valario. Valario gets there, though. Feeds it to Mihet. And Miet gives it off to Lutz. Lutz on the right side. Dumps it at the defensive circle on the right side to Vey. Vey across the blue line. Gives it off at center ice. But not a power on that pass. Canada gets the stick in front on that one. And they'll clear it down low. Line change here. Coming up as a result. Into the boards goes Valerio. Valerio gets it back, though. Gives it off down the left side to Zimmerman. Zimmerman wedged up there by Jakes. And Jakes wins it for Canada. Trying to feed into the slot. One-time shot backhander saved. On the shot there by MPP. Looking for a hat trick. What makes Plan Z genius? I mean, I think what doesn't make Plan Z genius is the better question. Is you destroy Mr. Krabs, and while everyone's frozen, and that you take over Bikini Bottom. Well, if they were Olympic sports, we have ESPN 8 the Ocho for that. We do have HVAC Olympics for the Ocho. Like, that actually is a thing that airs on ESPN the Ocho. Stelter, trying to get across the blue line, down the left side, tangled up there with Canada by Jenner. Back though to Switzerland on the right side, shot there, that one saved. Just the 6th shot on goal for Switzerland this match. Sickris tries to win it, but cannot, and winning it there down the left side is fast. Fast wraps around the right side, and taking it down is Larocque. LaRock will go down to center ice, wrapping around, trying to go left to right. And it will go right back to Switzerland for Bothler. Bothler gives it off on the left side. Not enough power on that clearance. Nurse gets there first, but then getting right back for Switzerland is Kristen. Kristen down the right side. It goes across center ice. Backhand and pass off the boards to Balzer. Balzer just dumps it off behind. And ARD comes out, gives off to Thompson. Thompson across on the right side to Ambrose. Ambrose to center ice to Malte. Malte gives it off to Stacy. Stacy on the right side trying to go backhanded. That shot saved. Had the one-on-one poked away by Rieti after getting saved initially. Same with Count on the right side. Dumps it in. Into the slot. Nothing there. Back to Count on the left side for Thompson. Thompson by the left circle. Pass into the slot. Takes a deflection off the skate of Balzer. Same with Count though. Poked back. And the shot there blocked away. Thompson to Stacy. Stacy's shot is blocked. Back to Count though on the left side. Thompson back with a point. Feeds it to center. Gives it off to Shell. That shot saved. Back to Canada as it goes off the boards. Line change here for Switzerland. They'll dump it down. Canada will make a line change of their own. 3 minutes gone in this one. Yeah, Grassi 33 minutes ago. He raised 250K. Holy cow, let's do this thing. So history lesson coming up soon. History lesson coming up soon. Emilian could come pretty quick. Question is, will it get there in 72 hours? I said Friday night. I said it's going to be Friday night he gets it. Oh yeah, I wish so too. Killer on that one. Yep. That was April Fool's joke? Oh, man. 17 dogs in 2 hours. Buck hunting being an Olympic sport? Live buck hunting, yep. The off chance gets caught stealing the crown. Yep, that's the off chance. But he's so small. He wouldn't get caught stealing. He's so small. He can just hide underneath it. Just make himself invisible. But you know what? He had nothing to lose. It's a great strategy. Japan wins the gold. Not surprised by that. 4 minutes gone. 2-0 the score. Take it down the right side here. Feeding up with the blue line on the right side for Watts. Watts will try the shot. That one deflected. Sikris gets the deflection on that one. Now Switzerland down the left side. Zimmerman. Zimmerman across the blue line. Trying to get by Thompson. Cannot. Thompson gets a stick on that one. But staying though with Switzerland. Dumping into the slot. Sikris. But a slew of Canadian bodies down there in the slot. And getting it on the left side is MPP. She gives it off on the left side to Watts. Watts wedged up in the boards by Valerio. Or excuse me, not Valerio. It's Herzig, I should say, on that one. Herzig can't do much with it. Goes behind net for Thompson. Thompson. We'll wrap that one around down the right side for Fast. Fast working on Stelter. We'll give it off. Behind for Switzerland. The slot. One time and in! Hang on a second, folks. Of some poor puck handling there by the Canadians. Switzerland against the run of play. One time into the slot and in. And it is down to a 1-goal game. Despite a 33 shot difference. Right off a line change against the run of play. Thompson couldn't get there and a great feed into the slot. It's Mueller to Ensler. And Switzerland only down by 1. As Turnbull could not get a stick on that one on that pass into the slot by Mueller to Ensler. Canada. Now a little bit on the ropes. Across the 2 games, Canada 95-13 in shots. Yet, Switzerland only down by 1 in the one that matters. A doofab that would be genius? I don't know. A lot of his inventions are pretty stupid. A lot of the haters really have not been thought out well at all. Yeah, one more goal capitalized from Canada. Yep. Georgia with the silver, Germany with the bronze in the pairs. All right. He granted us the privilege to do the job to USA. Yep. And Canada's made the gold medal match every year since women's hockey became a thing in 1998. In the Winter Olympics. Switzerland has him on the ropes, and Switzerland taking it down the left side. Goes for Lutz. Lutz loses the handle, poked away by LaRock, and gloved up there by Debian with 14:09 to go. Go to this game on now. Yes, screw you. This would be the biggest hockey upset since Miracle on Ice. Just come out and say it right now. This would be the biggest upset since Miracle on Ice. Canada won the first game 4-0. They made the goal match every year. 95-14 in total shots across the games between these sides. Switzerland wins the face-off, can't do anything with it, poked away on the left side, staying with Switzerland in the attacking zone, though. It's Schalter, tries to dump it into the slot, finds Ensler behind, back to Schalter, and it goes back, reset on the left side, Kristen. On the left circle for Mueller. Mueller across on the right side, dumps it in, that one deflected wide. But Switzerland's starting to find a rhythm. Was it on? I think it's on USA. I think it's on USA Network. Goes behind for icing with 13:39. No, it's on Peacock. So that's what I'm watching on right now. It might be on USA now as well. Oh, man. Could you imagine? I never thought I'd be talking about a game this close with 13.5 to go. I never thought that. I thought it'd be 4-0 Canada by this point. We'd just be messing around. Face off here, won by Canada. It's won by O'Neill. And on the left side here, Gosling dumps it down. And Balzer will get there first for the Swiss. She now goes to the right side. Feeding it down, getting there first for the Canadians. It's Thompson. Thompson goes into the boards, though. And Switzerland on the left side. It's Balzer. Wedged up there. It's Schaefer trying to feed it back to the right circle. Switzerland gets it back. We'll have to reset the play in the neutral zone. Down the left side here for Sikrist. Sikrist cannot feed Balzer. Behind here, Canada gets it. Ambrose. Across to the left side for Watts. Watts looking to take it down. She works on Vey. And Vey gets a stick on that one. Going back to Switzerland and back to Canada in the neutral zone. Now back to Switzerland as it goes behind for icing with 12:51. Will that become the latest local time Olympic events to be held? Depends on the event. Like, if the event is a long one, yeah, but I mean, if there's delays and whatnot, like during the Summer Olympics, probably you're gonna have some stuff that takes place probably midnight Eastern time. We got a game 420. Switzerland wins the face-off shot. There goes wide. On the left side here, Watts looks to clear. Cannot do so. Schalter back up top of the point. That shot saved. Mueller. Is there a UFO bound? I think so, yep. I think in 27 he'll be UFO bound. Switzerland finding a rhythm. Oh, man. After Olympics gets by still on Peacock. Keep it to see 1 weekend of EPL. Then it's back to the World Cup for Universo. Yep. I will put a poll up. Things are getting a little bit interesting. Switzerland has more shots than Canada this period. Goal Swiss 2-2. No, it's commercial break right now. We're literally at commercial break. You have Telemundo going to have 92 games, which is nuts. Yeah, the World Cup going to 48. Not a lot of buzz right now for the World Cup. I think that's going to change, but doing it in 3 countries, it takes away from the vibe. Peacock isn't bad with ads. What should I do it with the tiers? The only thing with Peacock is that I hate that if it buffers, you have to refresh, and then it gives you a 15-second ad. You should not have to refresh, and then you shouldn't get ads after. You have to refresh for some of your own doing. How is over 6 not hitting the USA games? Well, because the other team's not going to score. So I would never have taken over 6 in that. I would never have done that because I didn't think Sweden was going to score. Playing for World Classic, we're doing every game. The final, it depends. If the USA's in the final, and depending on the numbers, I might do that and first 4 at the same time. If not, we'll just do first 4. World Baseball Classic should be live for most of the games. That will take priority over everything besides big style tournament, high point basketball and whatnot. Yeah, I saw that. It sucks, Cujo. It just sucks. Athens 04 Rio 2016, that the events would end at midnight there for Athens. That's what NBC's late afternoon block to begin. In Rio, that's when the late night block to begin. Yep. Yeah, I forget how it worked for Athens. But Rio, a lot of it was prime time. Taking it down here on the right side here for Canada. Gets it across the blue line. Chance here, one-on-one. Backhander blows it. Lost the handle. Turnbull just completely fluffed that. Had a breakaway. Completely fluffed it. Not even a shot there for Canada. And now in the neutral zone on the left side here for Clark. Clark poked away by Vey. Switzerland gets it back on the left side. Oh, yeah, it's all on Netflix. Yep. Well, it's on Fox and FS1, too. Internationally, I think it's on Netflix. Wedge into the boards on the left side. Where live coverage this year ends at 4 p.m. Central for me. Yep. Same here, yep. The shots on goal is wild. Your live coverage here ends around 3 o'clock, 3:30. Yeah, very weird news today. Some days where nothing happens, some days where everything happens. This looks like a video game. 40-8. It's insane. And the last time these teams met in group play, Canada won 4-0. It was 55-6 in shots. And yet Switzerland only down by 1 on the right side. Feeds into the slot off the skate of Larocque. Canada will get it back. Larocque down the right side, gives it off to Nurse. Or excuse me, to Jakes. Now Switzerland gets it back. Shot misses wide left. Off the referee, back to Nurse. Nurse going to give it off. Feeds it to the left side here for Larocque. Larocque at the blue line for Malte. Malte across on the right side. Too much on that one for Nurse. Goes behind Nurse, but able to get it. Feeds it to center ice. In the neutral zone here, Switzerland wins it. The neutral zone down the left side now is Valerio. Into the boards, hit there by Lutz. Feeds it across the slot, but getting there first is MPP for Canada. Gives it off on the right side to Malte. Malte tries to dump it down low. Gloved there by Valerio. Deflects it off its line. Wedged behind with 10:30 to go. Wedged behind the Swiss net. 2-1 your score despite a 32-shot difference. Back down on the left side. Thompson goes out right to Watts. Watts back up top of the point. Fires from the point on the right side. That one's saved by Brandley. Canada only having 2 goals is insane. Yep. First shot on goal for Canada in a while. Oh, yes, the best name pronunciation. Yes. Yes, her. I love doing the name pronunciations in the in that, because obviously that's how I know the names of the players in terms of pronunciation as I go with the pronunciation apps. And some of them are so funny. Some of them are really funny. Oh, no, I don't hate when these countries face off. It's better than when the USA played earlier and they were like both wearing blue. That one sucked. I think it was against Finland. Currently watching a video of Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise fighting. Oh, wow. Trying to clear down the right side. And then we'll do so again there first for Canada. Wrapping around right to left is Fast. Fast gives off to left circle. One-time shot from the left side. MPP. That one saved on the pass from Watts. Looking for a hat trick. Not there yet. Same with Canada on the right side. Fast. Fast on the right side. We'll dump it underneath for Fillier. Fillier wrapping it around now. Backhanded pass underneath. By the right circle. Resets by the point, but can't keep it in the attacking zone. Turnbull has to reset at center ice. Yeah, the Canadian uniforms are clean. I love the pronunciation, though. I love it. I love players get, like, increasingly annoyed. That's my favorite thing with it. The players get increasingly annoyed when you say, like, really slower. It's like they go, like, breakneck to, like my name is blah, blah, blah. Okay, can you go slower? Like, really? I gotta go slower? Blah, blah, blah. Okay, one more time slower. Blah, 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 blah. One more time. I love that. Like, I love, like, the increasing frustration. They do both. They do both. OT and shootout. It's still tied for OT. They do shootout. 9 minutes to go. Into the trapezoid here for Debian. Debian gives it off to Jakes. Jakes down the right side. Switzerland gets it. And then back to Jakes on the right side. She looks to clear down into the neutral zone. Switzerland gets it back on the left side off the boards for Kristen. Across on the right side. Across the red line, but goes out of play. Takes a deflection with 8:41 to go. The bronze game should be very fun at this rate. Yep. Switzerland's put up a heck of a fight. This game is a lot closer than anyone thought. Yeah, Quinn Hughes sounds like Saints Ghost when we say the same. Yep. Yeah, there's cypherable intros. Yep, the Olympic names audio pronunciation. They're so much fun. I think my favorite one would be, you're missing the colleges, yeah. Earlier with Sweden, listen to Sweden, their goalie, number 30, Soderberg. She says her name a very different way. Like with letters that do not exist in the name. Everyone else calls her Soderberg. She says her name in a very different way. Channel 3 show Will Forge where I live? I'm not sure. I haven't watched Will since I've been out here. I only watch her when I'm back in New York. Medal count, Norway is leading in golds with 12, and in total with 28. Yeah, Norway's dominating. As they always seemingly do. About 8.5 to go. Bit nervy for the Canadians. USA was super smooth sailing. No issue against Sweden whatsoever. They're in the gold medal match. Canada, a little bit dicey. I think a lot more dicey than people expected. Based on the way this tournament's gone so far, especially the first meeting. His name's the best, yeah. Yelling in the home country buff, yep. As most countries do. Number 2, not bad. Our buff in 2034 is going to be nuts. Our buff in 2034 is going to be, I can't even wait. The easiest gold medal ever. I don't know about that. Canada could be a good team, but I think USA is better than Canada in women's hockey. Men's hockey, Canada's going to win 4-1. If Canada plays the USA, it's going to be 4-1. Canada. Watts looks to clear at center ice and does, and Switzerland clears it out of play. Did that take a deflection with 8:27? I think it's a no delay of game. 88% right with Canada win this one. Yeah, to win double gold, I don't think it's going to happen. Men, I think they're going to lose 4-1 if they make it to the final. Where's 2034? Salt Lake City. French Alps get 2030. Face off here at center ice. Canada 43-8 in shots. 55-6 last game against Switzerland in shots. It's only a 1-goal game here behind. Stalder gets there. Trying to poke that one away as it's wedged on the board. Stalder gets there. Can she beat out? The Canadian cannot. Cannot beat out Ambrose. Goes back behind and back for Canada. Getting that is Thompson. Thompson will take this one down center ice. Will feed it down low on the right side off the boards. Goes behind. 8 minutes left in this one. Fillier wedged up by Mueller. Or Mueller, I should say. Then Mueller hits her in the boards. Back to Switzerland behind. It goes for Baller. Baller down the left side here for Marty. Marty wrapping around left to right. Again, their first for Canada is Fast. Fast down the left side tries to clear. Switzerland keeping the attacking zone for the moment. Fast can't do much with it. Wraps around this time. Left to right. Again, their first for Canada, though, on the right side is Jenner. Jenner gives it off, and now on the right side of the defensive zone is Nurse. Can Nurse clear? She cannot. Shot there from the right circle. That one blocked, but Switzerland gets it back. Backhanded pass to the right circle, and they cannot get there in time. Not on the power on that one. Nurse gets it. Nurse gives it to Schellen behind. Schellen down the left side to Malte. Malte will go across center ice. Malte will dump it down. And Jenner can't get there in time. Switzerland gets there first. 7 minutes to go. And now Larocque gets there, wrapping around left to right. Switzerland wedge into the boards on the right side. Wedged there by Jenner. It's Vaitley and Jenner wedged up on the right side. Helping out is Turnbull as well for the Canadians. Still wedged in there. Finally cleared. Turnbull gets a stick on that one, then back to Valerio. Valerio goes into the boards, hit hard there on the boards underneath by Clark. Canada gets it, tries to feed it back to the point on the left side, tries it one-time shot, that one misses wide right. Shot misses wide right by Larocque. Canada gets it back though on the right side. Underneath it goes and into the boards, hit hard. And I believe that's Stacy. Stacy taken down Vaitley, and we have a salvage with 6:23. We'll try to go? Yeah, I think so. For the flag football, I'll try to go. Yeah. I want to... Maybe I can get there as media access. Maybe for media, I can get there. For football. Yeah, press my physical award. Yeah, USA is dominant. USA is so physical. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune syndication every year since September 91. Yep, going strong. Shot there into the slot, deflected off the skate. 6 minutes to go in the third. 2-1 your score. I'm happy to see the check, and me too. Me too. This is a very physical match right now. Intensity picking up, falling down. Once a tripping hole, not going to get it. Is Mueller. Back to Switzerland, though, at center ice. On the blue line, Stalder to the left side. Watts gets there first. Watts. It's a stick out in front of that one. Feeds it to Fillier. But down low, Herzig. She'll take it down on the right side. Herzig across center ice. Gets by two Canadian skiers, trying to get by Fast. Herzig looking for the wraparound. Will get hit into the board. Switzerland maintaining possession though in the attacking zone. On the left side for Valerio. Valerio loses the handle on that one. It's Nurse who gets it. Nurse feeds it to center ice and finds a Canadian skater, finding Malte. And Malte will slow down the play in the defensive zone on the right side, but then loses the handle as he tries to make a line change back on the right side. Now Switzerland gets it back off the boards. Will try to feed into the slot. Poked away, though. Poked away by Schellen. Schellen will take it down the right side and will dump it down. That will finally make the line change. It was actually a shot on goal from center ice. Easy kick save there. Valerio gets there for the Swiss. Dumps it down on the left side to Lutz. Lutz gives it at center ice. But getting there first for the Canadians, it's Larocque. Larocque down the right side. Can't get the handle on that one. It's Vey who gets there first now. Switzerland in the attacking zone on the left side. Hitting the boards there by Jenner. On the left side. Wraps it around from right to left. And LaRock gets there first. Going down is Clark on the left side. Clark across to the right side. Trying to find Stacy. Chasing that one down the right side is Valerio. Valerio dumps it off the boards behind. Dumps it off to Maurer. Back to Canada, though. That shot saved one time in the slot. Stacy from the high slot. Like it's going to be overtime. There could be. 4.5 to go. You have to look up how a YouTuber gets in the process. Yeah. Maybe with the NFL. What do I want to see most in Salt Lake 34? The hockey. And curling. Curling and hockey are the two. You kind of stirring up the heat. Yes, they are. You know, I think Canada's going to hold on. Josh Allen trucks some kid in New Zealand. That'd be so much fun. I like to say just go full dream team on everyone and just win like 100-0. Don't learn big over. Yeah, no, you can't bet over on that. 4.5 to go. Well, Switzerland needs to score 2 goals. They just need to score 1. And then force it into a shootout. They'll go empty net, you figure, with 2 minutes left. They're 0 for 3 on the power play, but if you get a power play, they can play 6 on 4. Potentially. Time is called with 4.5. Oh, man. I was not expecting the first thrilling match that I've called these Olympics in hockey to be this. I was not expecting that. Yeah, 4C Winter Olympics in Salt Lake. I'm going to be, what am I going to be? 36? Jeez, I'm going to feel old. Yeah, I think USA shuts out Canada. They haven't allowed a goal in 5 hours. I think USA wins that one. I'm going to say 3-0 against Canada. If that's the matchup, I think USA wins 3-0. Yep, Germany plays France. We're calling that game. We are calling Germany-France tomorrow along Grassi's overnight stream. So Grassi, I'm doing the overnight shift for Grassi. That's insane, Toasted. That is insane. But do the overnight shift, USA-China curling, and then we follow that up with Germany-France in men's hockey. Wrapping around 4:30 to go. In the attacking zone for Canada on the right side. Fillier. Up top of the point of the blue line. That one wide. Back to Switzerland. Stalder looks to clear. Can't do it. Off the skate of Ensler. And now getting it is Bothler. Bothler down the left side to Kristen. Kristen on the left side to Stalder. Stalder trying to go across on the right side. Deflected away, but same with Switzerland down the left side. And behind the trapezoid, Debian comes out, makes the play, wraps it around the right side here. Stacy loses the handle on that one. Back to Switzerland off the boards on the left side. Canada gets it back in the neutral zone. It's LaRock. We'll feed it down low on the left side to Stacy. Stacy trying to get by Mihet. Can't do so. Mihet gets a good hit on that one. Canada still possession on the left side. MPP. He's got 2 goals today. Actually, not MPP. It's Clark. My apologies. That one 26 on 29. Clark wedging the boards tightly. Wedging the boards there by Vey. Clark gets it out. 3.5 to go. Switzerland now down the left side. Marty trying to feed it to center ice and does. Can take some girls on. She can split the double. Cannot split the double. Good attempt there, but can't split the double. Canada gets it back. Feeds it left to right. Down low it goes. Again, their first for Switzerland is Herzig. And taking it down the right side. Back to center ice. Back. Hit it past to Zimmerman. Zimmerman back to Sigrist. Sigrist up top of the blue line. Poked away by Canada down the right side. It's Jenner. Jenner taking it across to center. Fires a shot. Blocked. Good block there by Vately. Second chance for Canada. And that one way too high out of play with 2:48. Why does NHL care players go to the Olympics? They want it to happen. They negotiated that. They negotiated. Favorite Duvall movie? Mockingbird. To Kill a Mockingbird. Yeah, I think USA wins gold medal. I think so too. I think USA wins gold medal in women's hockey. How's it going? I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, you know, they tried him 2 years. They tried him for a while to stop him, but they negotiated it. It grows the game too. 46-8 in shots, and yet Switzerland only down by 1. A valiant effort. Can they find one more with 2:40 to go? Down the right side. Gets by her girl. Here comes Herzig. Feeds into the... excuse me. Here comes Mueller. Mueller back on top of one. Fires one time. That one blocked. Staying though in the slot, in the high slot. And poked away by Canada on the right side. It's Fillier. She's going to take it down. Tries to get by Bothler. And cannot. Back to the trapezoid goes Brantley. Gets a stick on that one. Comes off her line. Gets a stick there. Feeds it down the left side to Stalder. Stalder off the boards. On the left side for Kristen. Kristen gives it off to Vey. Vey back to Kristen. And into the defensive zone now for Switzerland. Lehman across. 2 minutes to go. When does Switzerland pull Brantley? When do they go empty net? Well, they're now going empty net. It goes behind with 155. No icing. Valerio. Now icing. It's goal 152. It's a no-brainer for the NHL. Yep. Basso back for 28. Yep. Yes, it is. Will MLB stop? Unless it's during the All-Star break. I don't think they will. No. No, I don't think MLB. They don't want their players competing in the Olympics. They have the World Baseball Classic. It's always been amateurs. I'm pretty confident MLB will not have their players compete. Oh, is that going to be a penalty too? They, 2 minutes for boarding. And there goes the advantage you have with the empty net. Canada on the power play. We're hoping for a 6-on-5 potentially. But now you got to go empty net, potentially, on a power play. Short-handed. And Canada so clinical on the power play. 7 for 18 across this tournament. Switzerland just 5 for 16. Or excuse me, 11 for 16 in penalty kills. Your players are going to want that. Yep. I haven't seen the gambling reports yet. Yeah, it was targeted. Oh, man. Jeez, that's awful. All right, back it away. Illegal hit was the call. Canada going to be on the power play for the rest of the game unless they get another goal. Up top it goes on the right side. Canada in possession. Feeds it across. Takes a deflection. Same with Canada on the left side. For MPP. Back up top by the point on the left side. Watts. MPP on the left side. 2 wide out in front. Switzerland's going to have to clear the lines at some point and get empty net. Goes into the slot. Takes a deflection. No high stick there by MPP. And Switzerland gets it back. Mueller taking it down. When do they pull the goalie? Mueller trying to split the double. Can't do so yet. Poked away by Fast on the right side. When do they pull the goalie? Wrapped around right to left. Into the boards. Hit hard there by Vately. Goalie is out. Full strength for Switzerland, but again, it's 5-on-5. 49 seconds to go. Canada gets it behind after being bunched on the boards. Fast gives it off of the blue line. Tries to dump it off the boards into the net. Can't do it. Going back to Marty. Marty will get it. Feeds off the boards on the right side. Taking it down to Valerio. Valerio across. Takes a deflection. Falls for Spooner. Spooner tries a shot. That takes a deflection. Back to Switzerland behind. No goalie here. Not a great pass though. Fed right back to the Canadians. Thompson. Thompson on the left side. Will feed it back to the point. Can they keep it in the attacking zone? They cannot. Poked away by Kristen. 15 seconds to go. Valerio dumps it behind net to Kristen. Last chance for the Swiss. Can they get across the blue line? They cannot. 5 seconds. Back to Kristen. On the left side. Trying to find Kristen again. It's blocked. Lutz can't do anything with it. Takes a deflection. And Canada, by the skin of their teeth, survives the upset. Canada, by the skin of their teeth, will get the rematch with the United States. Canada survives 2-1. Did the control different shape I had? Yeah, holy cow. Canada wins the semifinals. They're going back to the gold medal match for the 8th straight time. And for the 7th time in the 8 years that women's hockey has been around in the Winter Olympics, we get Canada against the USA for the gold medal Thursday. And we're going to be live for that game, obviously, on Thursday. Bronzo game is going to be fun, too, yeah. I think USA wins that one. I think USA wins 3-0. I think USA wins 3-0. So we meet again, USA-Canada. The rivalry renewed. In a surprisingly close game. Last time these teams met, it was 4-0. This time by the skin of their teeth. And this will be, of the 8 Winter Olympics, to feature women's hockey since 1998. The 7th time the USA plays Canada. Canada won last time out 3-2. Historically, Canada 5 gold medals. USA 2, both of them coming against the Canadians, obviously. Oh, yeah, women's hockey, yeah, they've always, yeah. Yeah, women's hockey, this U.S. women's team is nuts. This U.S. women's team is the best I've seen. Like, to go 5 hours without shutting out a team, it's nuts. They play every time. Yes, they do. We have the 7th meeting between these two sides in the gold medal match. We're going to call that on Thursday. In the gold medal match, Canada 4-2 against the United States. Canada looks to defend their gold medal. USA looking to win their 3rd and their 1st since 2018 in South Korea. 2-1 your final. You will have Sweden and Switzerland play for the bronze medal. Switzerland looking for their 2nd bronze ever, their 1st since 2014. Sweden looking for their 2nd bronze ever, their 1st since 2002 in Salt Lake. USA men and women. Yeah, I think the Canadian men will win. I think the USA women win. Yeah, they've been dominant. Well, I mean, to be fair, they've been together for years. To be fair, the top 4 players in the PWHL from points are all American and all from the Minnesota Frost. So that helps. Like, having a real professional hockey league helps so much. It gives you such an advantage. And they really have played together for years. I mean, the top 4 scorers in the PWHL all are American, all are on the same team. They're all on Minnesota. So it does work that way. So the gold medal match will be 1:10 Eastern Time on Thursday. Bronze medal, Switzerland, Sweden. Not sure if we're going to be live for that one. I'll let you know. But obviously we're going live for the gold medal match between the USA and Canada because, of course, we have to for that. In terms of the schedule for tomorrow, pretty quiet day, all things considered. Pretty quiet day. We're going to do tomorrow overnight stream. I'm going to do the overnight stream tomorrow, raising money for charity. So every donation during tomorrow's stream will go toward charity for undue medical debt. Yeah, that NCAA hockey been huge on performance and development. Yep. And Title IX helps too with that. I'll be at work. Oh, man. So tomorrow we're going to be live for, and we're going to stay around. We're going to do OTA in a little bit. We're going to do OTA in a little bit. So just keep that in mind. We're going to do OTA. But we are going to be live for USA China curling at 3:05 a.m. Eastern Time. Then we're going to be live for Germany against France. I figure Switzerland and Italy probably a bloodbath. Germany, France at least might be a little bit closer. So we'll do Germany, France. And we'll do those 2 matches. And then we will sign off there. OT later tonight? Yeah, we'll do an OT stream later tonight. Yeah. We'll do an OT stream tonight. Primetime OT stream. After I get some shut-eye. But before we do that, we got some overtime right now. How it works is like this. 5 minutes on the... Oop, not that. Hang on. 5 minutes on the clock. And the audio video ChatGPT Sporkle Quiz. What if sports? You guys know the drill on that. If you've been here before, if not, welcome to the madness. I'll take all your requests to do anything you want me to. Wait, there was one song Murder of Crows I need to do. You know the tour? All right, let me put this in, and then we'll spin the karaoke wheel as well. Scrambled Legs by Beats by Eye, and then Blue Ball Blues. I love that name. Grossi say no to Little... No, he did not say no. We're just doing Olympic coverage. He has no idea about the 5 pillars. Just overnight stream Purdue again tomorrow. Yep. Yo, we should do a TF for that one. Yep. All right. Yeah, apparently it was targeted, David. Apparently it was targeted. Just tragic. And Michael with a tour. I'm dead again. Oh, man. All right. Appreciate you guys' time. Let me get you guys in. Spin the karaoke wheel, too. Get you guys in. We're not done yet. USA play next. In men's hockey, we don't know, but likely Sweden. In women's, it's going to be Canada. On Thursday. What about Grossi stream? I don't know when I'm going to be on his stream. We haven't talked about that. Like being a guest there. So I don't know that. We're doing the overnight stream tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to be on his stream or not. He hasn't contacted me about that. But I'd love to go on. Hockey basketball playoffs? Yes, we'll do that. 100%. And fake my own death. All right, we'll do that. let me spin the karaoke wheel. I guess coming hot so far. Doherty being banned from all PGA events? Good. Thank God. The less Jack Doherty, the better. Lose Control by Teddy Swims. Okay. Great song. How's it going, Charizard? Everyone doing it? Yeah, Canis Switzerland. That was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. That was a really good game. A lot closer than I thought it was going to be. So Teddy Swims, Lose Control, $25. Get that 1/2 off. UFO uniforms. I need to see the Gamblers one. I think they're 2 for $5. The Stallions ones suck, and Rapoli's reaction is not good. All right, let me look at the uniforms for the Gamblers. All right, Gamblers unis. Oh, yes. Okay, Gamblers unis rock. Gamblers unis... Actually, wait. Can I make out the numbers? Hang on. The Gamblers unis... Hang on a second. Can I make out the numbers with these on the black? I think they can work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make out the numbers. So I'm a bit worried about. Dang with a fire, appreciate you, man. Yeah, US Canada, no one's still coming. Yep. Go Grossi stream so I can take over the chat again. Alien huts. Oh boy. First 26 fact. Reject them. Alien judge presides. Oh boy. You know, so far, Gamblers... I don't know if I can make out the black uniforms, the numbers on those, but those look good. Those do look sharp. All right, Murder of Crows. Here we go. Yeah, Bear Huts is the best. Yeah, Bear Huts is by far the best. Then we go to Metallica, minus the bad albums. All right, here we go. George, what's episode on FXX right now? All right. Probably doing a marathon for 800 episodes. More likely to win both golds. USA. I think USA is better than Canada at women's hockey by more than the Canadian men are better than the USA men. Columbus Unis, too similar to Dallas. The numbering, too, is way too similar to Dallas. Mr. Hudson Baron days are over. Yep. Yeah, black numbers on black uniforms, never readable. No. I like orchestral start to this one. All right. Yeah, A-Putz was good. Yeah, A-Putz was really good. Houston record the next 3. Ooh. 1 and 2. I'll go 1 and 2. Not sure which one they're going to win, but 1 and 2. Mixed hockey, who wins the gold? Probably Canada. Okay, this song is a lot different than the some I know. Very orchestral. The overvoice, yep. $34% gold medal for the men? Oh, I think that's high. That's very high. Mike with a 5, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Tries to rip Metallica. Oh boy. Seston should a Napster play when they say no. Metallica fails. Ooh. That was it? I thought there was going to be like a second verse. Most shocking bronze medal game team for both? Not sure what I mean by that. If Italy or France advanced to the bronze medal, I'd be flabbergasted. In men's hockey. Canada wins men's, so I think USA wins women's. That's where I stand. I'd be surprised if the USA don't win on the women's side. I'd be surprised if Canada doesn't win on the men's side. Okay, scrambled legs. Beats by AI. Here we go. Feels like a... Oh. The beat on this one is very much like mid-2000s High School Musical. Oh, wait. Oh, now a new fear on Lockneil on that one. New fear on that. Yeah, I think Italy and France, bronze medal. Then both the hockey ones. Well, we know the bronze medal match for the women, so. Biggest robbery in Winter Olympic history? Honestly, the routine about a week ago. USA got robbed of a gold in figure skating. The French judge completely blew it. Canada get gold in the Olympics for the meme? They've already got some golds. Fart to get around. So fart power. See, you're saying a Roomba? I was saying him really tight. Like, shockingly good. Switzerland only lost by 1. They were right in that thing. Switzerland only lost by 1. It was a lot closer than anyone expected. We were all stunned. Reminds me of the trends uniform? Yes. Put a kid with Charlotte? I did not know that. I don't know if it's scrambled legs at this point. I think it's no legs. It's no legs. Yes, the general players back to the Olympics? Yeah, sort of like it. The music is back at least. The music is back, which I like. At Daytona? Oh, wow. Women's curling team is a 5-team race for 3 spots. USA, they were down by a lot against Italy. Did they win? I was so disgusted by watching that team play today. That shot on the 4th end was so bad. Yeah, they did not win. Yeah, 7-2, yeah. That shot on the 4th end was just... was such an atrocity of a shot. Like, that was a game USA women had to have, and they completely blew it. Kelly on the Fire, appreciate you a ton. Oh, boy. K-State hires Farmer Huts. You know, we lost Italy. Yep, we lost Italy. Lester with a 2. I appreciate you a ton on that one. Does Jamaica have a bobsleigh team? Not this year. Nope. Not this year. They do not have a bobsleigh team this year. I believe. Right? Hang on. Oh, no, they are. Hang on. Wait, they do have a team. Hang on. Yeah, just throw a blue hurdler. Yep. Hang on. They do have a team. Yep. They have some teams. They have a monobob. They have 2-man and 4-man. Yep, they have 3 teams. 3 teams in the Olympics this year for Jamaica. So my apologies on that. Yep. Yep, Jamaica has some teams. Which is awesome. I'm really happy for them. I did not realize that. Did not realize that. But yeah, Jamaica's got some teams in the Olympics this year. Toboggan Blue Haired Lawyer? Wait, what's... Wait. Wait, hang on. Oh, Trinidad and Tobago. Oh, okay. Trinidad and Tobago Blue Haired. Okay. Alright, I like that. I can only put that in. Pretty sure she was 10 Leicester on that one. But yeah, they do have some teams in the Olympics. Yep. Air judge presides. God, this could be great. In detail, that Trinidad and Tobago hockey team? Wait, really? I did not know that. You're talking Mighty Ducks 2 or like Division 2? Because I did not see Mighty Ducks 2. Alright, Booble, Triple B on this one. Oh! It's more this is more soul than I thought it was going to be. Way more soul than I thought. USA Denmark tomorrow. Great Britain on Wednesday. Finish round. Play with a match against Switzerland. Could be found in the medal round. Yep. Poker chip on the 7th Gamble jersey. I like it. I think Gamble jerseys are pretty clean. I might actually. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Man, this is a catchy song. While calling her lazy is really going to help your cause. Really going to help your cause. That'll convince her. When we bust it, I'll be fixed. Right, the teammates still somebody got blown out bad by Sanford. Yeah, the Jags played well this game. Honestly, the Jags in Jags Pats 2012, they played well. The Pats looked very sloppy. They just had more talent. That's one of those games where the Pats won because they were more talented than the Jags. But the Jags played their hearts out that game. Like, that game was a lot closer than I think a lot of people expected. I love how it builds up to the second chorus. I love that. Elgin Baylor? I never really went to Seattle. I did not know that. This song is way too catchy for being about Blue Ball Blues. This song is way too catchy for that. This beat is really, really good. And the piano riff at the end. If there's a reason anyone Super Bowl until they get Ravis. Nope. Uniform makes the Panthers back. See what happens. Sounds kind of where they would do the new uniforms. Yeah. And it's where Rapoli is treating the fans. Not crazy about it. For the teams that are holdovers. That was a really good AI song. That's one of the best ones yet. That is way too catchy. All right, Sum 41. Before the merger, yeah. So the merger was 95. All right, Dexy. Not bad. Not bad. Lefty. Second baseman. Not, yep. Gotta go with the southpaws. Always the need for southpaws. You're just able to feel real, man? Yep. First round pick, too. You have a first rounder. Destroy every sim. Nice. Take a Tar Hero. Oh. Oh, acapella. Oh, I was waiting for the drum set. Not yet. There we go. Just here, the first round pick? Oh, nothing good. No. Why do they ever do anything with any first round picks they have for the most part? I think they had like 12 picks in 2014, and the best player they got was Quincy Anua. John's like, yep. Good at managing money, bad at everything else. Tyreeko, I think Kansas City. I think Kansas City. Yeah, Jets are not a good team. Nope. What's your 9? Yeah, maybe 10 o'clock, but yeah, I'm gonna take a nap after this. Say the D3 high school started and got on the move to D2. That's nice. Yeah, I figure I'll do a primetime OT. The same time as the Houston game. I fake my own death, Sum 41. And we got 3 ChatGPTs. These are pretty good. These are pretty good. Oh, God. I'm excited for this one. Choice for a run team where Idzik or Gene Smith. Who would I pick? Idzik. At least Idzik didn't make any disastrous trades. Gene Smith made some disastrous trades. Should I move to D1? Makes sense. This feels like a song you heard on a Madden soundtrack. Like one of the Event Sevenfold songs you heard on a Madden soundtrack. Yeah. This is a NHL video game, Madden video game soundtrack song. Like, Idzik never made bad trades. Gene Smith made some bizarro trades. He also cut his starting quarterback at a team luncheon. Or right after a team luncheon. So, they both suck. Idzik, I'm more confident I could be under the cap. I'm going to suck either way. At least Idzik, I'll have all my draft picks in place, get more draft picks, and be cap compliant. Gene Smith, I'll be screwed for years. Like, there's a reason the Jaguars, it was a 5-year rebuild. After Gene Smith was gone, there's a reason for that. Because he left us with nothing. Henny 4-down throw in 2013? No, 2012. No, 2013, we played the Raiders in week 2. No, it was 2012. October, what was it, week 6? It was week 6. It was week 2, 2013, we played the Raiders. The Raider game 2013, that was the one where Orlando had to show that instead of the Manning Bowl, and they issued an apology. Might have to do a video on that at some point. Might be too well known. Well, it might be known among Jaguars fans. Where the station issued an apology for like, yeah, no, we kind of have to show this game our condolences. Next, Super Mid Division make a Super Bowl. I'm going to go Buffalo. I'm going to go with Jacksonville. Why the heck not? Let's get optimistic. Baltimore. Kansas City. Dallas. Or actually, no, Philly. I'm going to still take Philly just because Roseman's really good at his job. I'm going to take Philly. New Orleans. Green Bay. And Rams. You can really go anyone in the NFC West. You can go anyone. Rams, Niners, Seahawks. Pick your poison. As long as it's not the Cardinals. Orlando was like, screw that. You have something better to show the Bear game. Yep. No, Orlando show the game. Orlando show the Jaguars game. No, you got it wrong. Orlando show the Jaguars game. You know, where Orlando had to show the Jaguars game because they were a secondary market. And they put out this thing because they couldn't do the Manning Bowl. And this was an actual thing that aired in the 1 o'clock window. And they had to like actually put this out. My team sucks, so I don't watch my team play when two great teams are playing each other. That's a great question. That's why they put this out. In accordance with NFL policy, WKMG must carry all Jacksonville Jaguars away games. We apologize for any inconvenience. Like I said before, when the Jaguars make the Super Bowl for the first time, we've been through hell and back. No one can say we don't deserve it if we make it. Because Valen, yep, literally, they're like, we can't do anything about it. Like, we're forced to show it. We're sorry. We know the Manning Bowl is better. We are sorry. Yeah, that'd be crazy if I was right on that one. Yeah, it's not going to happen, Dexy, but that'd be, that'd be nuts. Like, that was, you want to talk about some of our darkest days. I'm telling you, when we make it, we've been through hell and back as a fan base. We have been through a lot. No one can say Jags fans don't deserve it. Because our own market was saying, we really don't want to show you guys. We have to. We are so sorry, but we cannot show the better game. To watch Jaguars Raiders. I think Jaguars Raiders actually was closer than the Manning Bowl, but Manning Bowl is a way better game. Jags like a garbage time touchdown at the end, so. Because Raiders won. What was it, 28-21, I want to say? What was that, 28-21? 19-9, 10-point game. What year was that? 2013. 2013. I think it was closer than Manning Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. It was, yeah, that was 41-23. Packers got a defense that trusts a little more than golf, yeah. We had a garbage time touchdown, yeah. Fun times for the Jaguar fan. They should have for every station not showing the Manning Bowl, yep. Yeah, fun times in Jacksonville. Really fun times. Our drive chart the first 2 games is just glorious. Could I show the Bucs game instead? Cross-flexing was a thing by that point. No, that was single header. Bucks was single header. And they can't cross flex that early. It was week 2. You can only cross flex starting week 5. So weeks 1 through 4, the schedule is in place regardless. So they couldn't cross flex that now. No, this was week 2. So they couldn't do that. They could not do that. Would have been a better game. But no, they couldn't have done that. Was not allowed to do that. All right. We have 3 things in the queue. We're going to start with the AB prompts. You know, I'm not really a seafood guy. We're actually going to start with AB. Going to do it in reverse. Going to start with AB and then go to the BB prompts. Yeah, Chubb comes to Buffalo, sticking to the Dolphins twice here. Revenge is a good factor. Revenge is a pretty good factor. Still go for a lower quarterback? Me too. For a little bit, yeah. For a little bit. So, Little Red Bear tries to plague Metallica. Here we go. Starting with AB. Yep, we're going to start with AB. We're going to go in reverse. Let's start with AB. And then go to the BB prompts. With the lawyers. Because these are really funny. I have not seen this yet. So I'm terrified. So there we go. Little Red Bear trying to plague Metallica. Clock's at 0, by the way. $5 or more gets you in. Clock's at 0. We're backstage. Little Brown Bear sneaks backstage. Robes flowing. Oh, fantastic. Off to a great start. He's got the robe already. Pointy hat, slightly askew. All right, great start. Metallica is tuning their instruments. The band stops when they see him approaching. Little Brown Bear says, "Your music! It sucks! You should let people download it on Napster." Oh no! Oh no! Hey, what is he on the robe yet? Oh no! Are you kidding me? Why $600? Better coaching staff. Better coaching staff. Yep, Napster. Yep, that was the illegal downloading website. Oh no, Antonio Brown. I wish. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Little Brown Bear. What the hell? We just started. What year is this? Oh my gosh. What the hell? Oh my God. You should let people download your music on Napster. Black. Beat Chuck MVP 2026. And probably good value on that one. Good value on that one. Next in making each division, Blue Jays, Tigers, Mariners, Phillies, Cubs, Dodgers. Rob with the Sixer. Jack Doherty joins the church to scam people and giving them money or they'll be played. I love it. Black people don't know how to use the internet or have the money for electricity. So white people can become Metallica fans and spread the pillars. Yeah, then we have the same ones, Keller. Yep. Happy Monday, Daniel. Happy President's Day. Oh, my God. James Hetfield raised an eyebrow. Oh, what? That's my reaction, too. What? We're not really following. Do it now or I'll unleash a plague. He points at a laptop, presses some buttons. Suddenly, Napster goes down. Error messages pop up everywhere. Yes! Victory! The plague works! Yes, at that point, they exchange glances. Wait, the site crashed? That's good? Dude, I don't think that's what he thinks it is. It is! White people can now listen. He doesn't get what Napster is. They will become enlightened. I don't think he gets what Napster is. Metallica face palms. Lone Bear storms out, thinking his plague worked because Napster went down. Now Metallica fails. Even though... What? What? What on earth? Oh, God. So He thinks Metallica has failed because Napster has been shut down. His logic is so contradictory. It's incredible. What the actual... That is a great question for all of these prompts. That is a great question. All right, what's next in the queue? Lars joins the church. He becomes the table. Now, let me get the Jack Doherty one in first. It was so much ChatGPT. All right. Oh, do the Jack Doherty one. Oh, God. Here we go. Little Brown Bear is sitting on his makeshift throne. Again, he's got the robe and the hat. Of course he does. Jack Doherty approaches, holding a stack of donation forms and a sly grin. Ah! You are white! Oh, Jesus Christ. Great start. Great way to introduce yourself. Great way. Try that at, like, your next speed dating event. See how that goes for you. You are white! You can join the Church of Little Brown Bear! Together... we will spread the 5 pillars. Absolutely, Little Brown Bear. I have some special donation plans to help fund the church and maybe line a few pockets along the way. Little Brown Bear pauses. Jack Doherty, frowning, the light of revelation dawning on him. Wait, what? You scam people? That goes against Jesus. And Jesus is one of the pillars. Wait, what? Wait. So he does remember the 5 pillars again. He does remember it. Yeah, this is a bridge too far, apparently, for Little Brown Bear. Racism is totally fine. Jesus would definitely be racist, but he doesn't scam people. He crosses the line at scamming people. Oh my God, I love that. This is where he draws the line. If Jack Doherty's lining up his pockets, 1 and 2. Keller, 1 and 2. It's flexible giving. I cannot allow this. You are no longer a part of the church. Be gone, scammer. Little Bear points at Jack with his robe swirling. Says so it makes sense. Well, yeah, this is where he draws the line. Oh, and now it's not going to make any sense. You are no longer part of the church. You 6-letter word. One of those 3/5 people. Jesus Christ. Wait, but I'm white. Yeah, lose 2 rooms. Yep. I'm white. It doesn't matter. You betrayed the pillars. Get out. Jack Doherty slinks away, fuming as he glares after him, muttering to himself about purity and pillar loyalty. None of that made sense. Nothing So he draws the line there because Jesus wouldn't scam. And then he does that, RFK, yep. And then he does that. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's one of the best ones in a while. That was great. Oh my god. Nothing in this series makes sense. It's clearly his weakness. Oh my god. This series is nuts. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. Alright. We got some BB prompts now. We start off, let me just make sure I have the right wording on this one. Yeah, this is the right one. We start off with Kang and Kodos. The Martians reject him. They hire Alien Hutz as his attorney. Alien blue-haired lawyer for the Martians. Alien judge presiding. Here we go. Just wow. We're in the courtroom. Alien judge presides. Kang and Kodos sit on the plaintiff's side. The Martians on the defense side. Alien Hutz is shuffling his papers. Well, he wants to be saint to renounce Islam. I mean, he sort of did that there with Jesus. It's a completely different direction after that. It's gone completely off the rails. Alien Hutz is shuffling blue-haired lawyer justice glasses. Order in the court. Let's hear the case of Kang and Kodos versus the Martians. Mr. Hutz, are you ready? Yes, Your Honor. There's no oxygen. I can't breathe. Off to a great start. Off to a great start. Hutz can't breathe in space. Great job. Mr. Hutz, you're out of this world. I can argue. Oh, please, Hutz. Does it look like I have 3 heads? Your Honor, these Martians, they rejected my clients. My clients, they have feelings too. There's no oxygen. I can't breathe. Mr. Hutz, you're out of this world. The Martians have every right to reject anyone. It's their planet. He then stumbles over his papers. Right, but it's unfair. My clients, oh, there's no oxygen. I can't breathe. Oh, please, Hutz. Does it look like I have 3 heads? No. Oh, but my client's feelings. There's no oxygen. Mr. Hutz, you're out of this world. The Martians have a perfectly legitimate reason. They just don't like your clients. No, this is intergalactic injustice. There's no oxygen. I can't breathe. Order! Hutz, do you have a point? Or are you just collapsing again? I argue that there's no oxygen. I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm not sure the pirates are extending Preller. I'm not sure. Not surprised by it, but I don't know why you do it. Mr. Hutz, you're out of this world. Oh, please, Hutz. Does it look like I have 3 heads? Yes, Your Honor, it does. But my clients, there's no oxygen. I can't breathe. The court rules in favor of the Martians. Case dismissed. No, this is outrageous. There's no oxygen. I can't breathe. Mr. Hutz, you're out of this world. Oh, please, Hutz. Does it look like I have 3 heads? Case adjourned. I think it's court adjourned. I don't think anyone knows what I'm talking about at this point. I'm actually lightheaded for that. I'm legit lightheaded, so give me a moment. I'm legit lightheaded after that. I'm trying to fake the breaths. Okay, note to self, if the Alien Hutz comes back, gotta pace myself. I'm a bit lightheaded. That was amazing. That was incredible. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. That was great. We have one more in the queue as things stand. We have one more. And that is with Jerome Tang being fired by Kansas State. Kansas State hires Farmer Hutz to represent him. Our old friend Bear Judge resides. Trinidad and Tobago lawyer, blue-haired lawyer, that's what she said, yep, presides or represents Tang on this one. Just make sure this is the right one. This one's going to be good. This one's going to be good. Here we go. I can't wait for this one. Bear Judge sits at the bench, looking imposing but tired. The courtroom buzzes quietly. Farmer Hutz fidgets with his papers, sweat glistening. Trinidad blue-haired lawyer lounges confidently, adjusting his tie. Order! Order in the court! Now, Farmer Hutz, present your case. And remember, please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy! Jesus. Just a stand-up routine in the middle of it. Please tell me that's his catchphrase. Please tell me. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of court. Y'all don't know comedy. Anyways, Kansas State, they terminated Coach Tang for cause. Yes, for cause. And by for cause, I mean, well, you see, he lost some games. Not just one, a whole bunch. Like a heap of them. Yeah, man, Hudson, man, make it no sense, man. Oh, Jesus. Hudson, man, make it no sense, man. Losing games, that no crime, man. That's like saying the sun no shine right, man. Jesus. Oh, my God. These characters need to repeat. These characters need to be recurring characters. This is already, we're 3 lines in. This is already breaking me. Oh, God. Oh, well, yeah, but I mean, they can terminate for cause, you know. Causey. Farmer Hutz, please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday. Cause must be real cause, not he lost the basketball's cause. Right. Maybe not real, but what about morale? Team morale. Fan morale. Very bad. I mean, awful. Just terrible. Like a cornfield in a drought. Oh, shucks. A cornfield in a drought. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Does he say that after everyone? He might be the best Hutz. This might be the best Hutz. The y'all don't know comedy. It's like so reminiscent of SL Michael Shea, like the all shiz. Yeah, man. Hutz, man, making no sense, man. Cornfield drought, disappointing fans, no equal breach of contract, man. Mr. Hutz, you are fumbling more than a bear cub in a honey jar. Evidence? Anything beyond metaphors about corn? Please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday. Oh, well, I have witness statements from students cheering less, and the mascot. The mascot looks sad, too. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy! Oh my God. I'm dying. This is amazing. This is why we did the BB ones last. This is why we did them last. Yeah, man, look, man, this is a joke, man. Coach Tang do everything right, man. Gotta conduct clean as a whistle, man. Hutz, man, claim calls like painting over the sky, man. Hutz, man, making it all sense, man. Gentlemen, and I use that term loosely, I've seen chickens with more coherent testimony. Please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday. I say he is. Your Honor, but the contract. The contract, I mean, he lose games, he should pay money. Yes, money, because we lost money. Oh, shucks. We lost some money. Shucks. Get it? Because of course. Y'all don't know comedy. The rise of PP. Y'all don't know comedy. Yeah, man. Hudsman just squawking for the corn, man. Contracts say nothing about win-loss record, man. Hudsman making the no sense, man. Enough. Case dismissed. Kansas State must pay Coach Tang his money in full. Please, child. This bear wasn't born yesterday. And former Huds, next time, study the law, not the corn jokes. Oh, we lost. We lost the case. Oh, shucks. Y'all get it? Because of corn? Y'all don't know comedy. Yeah, man, the bear speak the truth, man. Hudsman making the no sense, man. Court's adjourned. Please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday. Okay, I'm actually curious. What would it sound like with the actual accent? Or with the actual AI speaker? No, not doing Houston, Iowa State. No, we'll do OT tonight, I think. But because of the overnight stream, we're not going to do Houston, Iowa State. Got to save my voice a little bit. And I want to run along, too. Because if I do Houston, Iowa State, then I do overtime. And then at that point, might bleed into the Grousey sleep stream. So we're going to just have that instead. Okay, here we go. I want to see what this says.
Absolutely. Here's a full courtroom script.
Oh, please, with the British voice.
Character mannerisms entirely.
I'm terrified of this.
Kansas State courtroom day bear. Judge sits at the bench, looking imposing.
I'm terrified of this.
The courtroom buzzes quietly. Farmer Hutz fidgets with his papers, sweat glistening. Trinidad blue-haired lawyer lounges confidently, adjusting his tie. Bear judge, order in the court. Now, Farmer Hutz.
Like over 5 million hours Eastern Province, yeah.
And remember,
but this won't be good.
Please, child.
We'll be good on this one.
Wasn't born yesterday. Yes, Your Honor. Or shucks. Get it? Because of corn? You all don't know comedy. Anyway, Kansas State.
Yeah, I don't think that's how he says it.
Terminated Coach Tang for cause. Yes, for cause. And by for cause,
yeah,
I mean
British voice can't do this.
He lost some games, not just one, a whole bunch, like a heap of them. Yeah, man, Hutzman make it no sense, man. Losing games, that no crime, man. That like saying to sun no shine, right, man? Well, yeah, but I mean, they can terminate for a cause, you know. Cause. Farmer Hutz, please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday, because must be real cause, not he lost the basketball's cause. Right. Maybe not real, but what about morale? Team morale? Fans morale? Very bad. I mean, awful. Just terrible. Like a cornfield in a drought. Or shucks. Get it? Because of corn? You all don't know comedy. Yeah, man.
Just how dryly he says it.
No sense, man. Cornfield, drought. It's
like the Schwarzenegger parody and the character, I forget his name, in The Simpsons.
You're fumbling more than a bear cub in a honey jar.
Whoever that guy is.
Anything beyond
it's like his wooden acting.
Please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday.
Up and at them.
Well, I have witness statements from students cheering less and, the mascot. Yes, the mascot looked sad. Or shucks, get it? Because of corn? You all don't know comedy. Yeah, man, look, man, this a joke, man. Coach Tang do everything right, man. Code of conduct, clean as a whistle, man. Huts, man, claim because like painting over the sky, man.
He used most of his energy for cause. All the energy was on that one word.
I use that term loosely. I've seen chickens with more coherent testimony. Please,
a British narrator doing a farmer voice, a bear voice, and a Trinidad lawyer voice.
But the contract. I mean, he lose games. He should pay money. Yes, money. Oh, shucks. Get it? Because of corn? You all don't know comedy. Yeah, man. Hutzman just squawking for the corn, man. Contracts say nothing about win-loss
Hutz to do a
record,
stand-up routine.
Hutzman make it no sense, man.
We need Farmer Hutz in a
Kansas State
where what's Boom Howard? Yeah.
His money in full. Please, child. This bear wasn't born yesterday.
We need a chat GPT where Farmer Hutz does a stand-up routine at a comedy club and gets booed off stage.
Because of corn, you all don't know comedy. Yeah, man. The bear speak the truth, man. Hutzman make it no sense.
Y'all come like Farmer Hutz. No.
Court is adjourned. Please, child, this bear wasn't born yesterday. Fade out. If you want, I can also make a part 2 where Hutz spirals into even more chaotic corn.
Oh my gosh. Boom Hutz. Yes. We need where he goes to it. He gets booed off stage doing a stand-up routine. His legal career torpedoes. So he goes on the stand-up circuit and just every joke is all shucks. And he gets booed. You all don't know comedy. Oh my god. Alright, last call for anything in the queue. That was amazing. That was incredible. Oh my god. That was amazing. Last call for anything. If I donate, what do I donate for that right now? Nice. Yeah, Michigan, you Mr. Moore, not surprised for that. Not surprised on that. All right. We live for overtime later tonight, probably around 10 o'clock Eastern time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock Eastern time, sometime around there. Yeah, probably go 10 o'clock Eastern time on that one. Probably 10 Eastern time. So, we'll go live at 10 Eastern for some OT. And then we will see you, 9 or 10. Probably 10, but I'll let you know. And then we got the OT stream later tonight, the overnight stream for Grossi for charity. What would it be, 2 in the morning Eastern time? Yeah, about 2 in the morning Eastern time. Remember, y'all don't know comedy. Canada wins 2-1 USA Canada for the gold medal match on Thursday, women's hockey. 59% to take the USA to win that one early on. Appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off. I will see you guys later tonight for some more overtime.